Hello and welcome.
Oh God.
Welcome to Deft and Dorky, the channel where we're going to do some D&D.
What an intro.
Right? That's
Man,
pretty good.
I'm hooked
You're
already.
hooked
I'm
already.
moved. I'm moved right now. You're killing it already.
All right.
See,
So, what? Go ahead.
no, I know. Go ahead.
Nah.
Why don't you start singing,
nah.
Eric?
I'm not singing.
All right. So, story begins in the realm, the planet of Karntal.
The planet.
Yeah. So, most of the where we're going to start the Brecken Empire. About some few years ago, 5 or so years ago, a new emperor took over, and the Brecken Empire has become more xenophobic since then.
Creepy.
And we're going to start with Ray. You and Eric are in the town of Wayfield, having made your way across most of the Brecken Empire from the Forleone Alliance, which is the Forleone Alliance, mostly inhabited by elves. It's a large elven territory.
All right. Yep, that's correct.
And you guys came from there, and you are in Wayfield, where you have arrived. It's say like afternoonish.
Yeah.
And as you guys are walking down the street, yeah, you see other humans just going about their business, but you do see a person in sort of like monkish robes. And then Joe, if you want to describe what they see walking down the road.
You'll see semi-tall, really slim, pale white skin that has like a little subtle glow to it. The long black hair fades to like a blonde at the end, with yellow eyes and a very noticeable birthmark on the forehead that looks like a sun.
All right.
And then
I think I whispered.
As we walk by.
I look at this guy and I said, "Let's go. I'm scared. I don't want to be here no more."
and then
Like, dang, you see
And
that
then I
window
say,
over there?
"He's a little pale. I think I could fix that with a quick fireball." Got this.
A
nice.
fireball? You are a stronger wizard than I thought.
And if you two want to want to describe what Joe's character sees.
They see me.
And
I'm a Clint Eastwood type. I got like the poncho, the man with no name.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I look like.
punk.
All right.
That's Dirty Harry. That's a different era of Eastwood.
Oh, sorry.
And
You
is
get
that
you
your
a
full
hat.
description? Is that your full
I do
description?
have a
Eric?
hat. Yeah, I don't need it. Dude, everyone knows what Clint Eastwood looks like.
Okay. And beside Clint Eastwood here, is a wizard
Straight
and
named Clint.
is a wizard in brown robes, about average height, with brown hair and green eyes. He's very strikingly handsome as far as humans
Yeah.
are concerned.
I
And
bet.
I'm thinking, and everybody's wondering why I'm still next to this Clint Eastwood looking guy, but it's okay. I'm wearing brown robes with gold. What's the word? Gold. Like,
Filigree?
Trim.
yeah. Trim. Yeah, gold trim.
Gold trim.
That's the word. Trim. That's gold trimmings around the edges of the cloak and whatnot. So, and with a little bit of facial hair, but not too much.
Okay.
And that's what you see.
Okay. So you guys are just walking down the road, and you notice each other being somewhat out of
Staring at each
place because everyone else is sort of dressed in like browns and grays, very plain, like not robes. You don't look, I wouldn't say out of place, but certainly different than the general population of Wayfield. You can tell that you can look at each other and tell you're travelers.
Just a human town.
Yes. Almost
My friend
exclusively
Drew
humans.
Zill here is afraid of humans.
I don't know humans very well.
Although he
I
is.
was.
Oh yeah, which
I
one?
am one, but I was not raised around.
What's your
them,
name,
so-
Eric? Are you done?
Yeah.
I'll walk up to the two of them.
Okay.
Hello, fellows.
Whoa, stand back. Personal space, buddy.
um,
Freaked out already.
I'm from a monastery in the mountains. I really haven't. You don't seem like you're from around here, so maybe you can tell me if you know of a place to stay here, maybe something like along those lines.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. We're heading into town. I'm sure there's an inn. By the time we get there, we'll point you in the direction you need to go.
We've-
That
we've-
sounds amazing. If I could just
We've only just
if
arrived.
I could come with you for a
ourselves.
little while, that would be perfect for me.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Thank you.
No problem.
My name is Seraph, by the way. And I'll reach out a hand.
Yes.
Hello,
Hey,
sir.
I'll shake his hand. I'll shake his hand. Name's
I am-
Dunn.
I am Druzil.
Seraph Lathander from the Lathander Monastery. It is nice to meet you.
What a name.
All right. So what are you guys doing? You looking for an inn?
I guess we're looking for an inn.
Okay.
We're gonna move into town, though, aren't we? We just got here.
Yeah, you're
We're
at the edge of
walking to
town.
the big-
You're walking in. It's
Yeah,
not
we're
it's
gonna
not a
go
big
into
town.
Oh, I thought we were going to a big. I'm totally lost. I thought we were going to a big empire.
You're in the Brecken Empire.
I'm playing
But
5
this is a
minutes.
smaller
Lost
town.
already.
We're in a small town in the empire.
Hey, I'm out of my zone. Okay, we'll find an inn.
It's because you're
I'll
wearing
have
the
to
wrong
find an
hat.
inn. Yeah, I know. I need to get. I'll get a different hat. It'd be hard to wear a headset with one of those hats, though.
You'll find a way. Just
Yeah,
get extra giant sized. Put it over
a big giant headset.
there.
Okay, so you guys start walking into town, looking for an inn. Asking around, they tell you to look towards the southern end of town. As you're walking, you can see there's like a sort of kind of like palisades. There's on the outside of the southern edge of town. There's like the big wooden posts that sort of mark the edge of the town. And just outside, you hear some commotion, and it's one of the like the Empire guards seems to be yelling at and accosting someone. So as you look over there, you hear, "What are you doing over here? Get lost, beat it!" And you can see the guard, and then Michael, if you want to describe what they see.
Okay, I'm like 5 foot tall. I am a big black bird, like jet black, and I have like a little bit of brown on my eyes. It's like one of those birds that's like so black it's like bluish, you know?
Yeah.
And I got a big cloak, a hooded cloak, which looks like cloth, but it's actually like a really matted, nasty webbing that's been turned into a cloth. And that's it. And that's all there is to it. I got something around my neck, but you probably can't see that. I'm a big bird man.
I don't want to go over there. I gotta say, if I was walking by and a guard was yelling at a bird person,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I'd be intervening with that. I'm not gonna be stopping.
But maybe our monk friend would. He seems the type.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'll walk over there and try to get in between them and say, what seems to be the problem here, sir?
Oh, I caught this one snooping around out here.
I'll look at Michael or the
Oh.
bird man.
I'll say, no,
What?
no.
Were you snooping?
No.
You're a sneaky one. No.
Oh God. I hear that from over here, and I'm like, I really don't want to. I really don't want to go over there.
Do we know what he is by looking at him?
I don't think you would. Druzil, make a history check.
Ooh,
And you
first
too,
roll of
Eric.
the game.
A history check?
Yeah.
I can't. I am a learned person. Come on now.
I don't know why it was an advantage, but
History.
Well, let's say with either one of those, you would know what he is.
I'm
Bam.
jack of all trades, dude.
Yeah, you two both know what he is. You know that he is, what's I don't even know the name of the race right now.
Kenku.
Kenku. You know he's a Kenku. And you know about that they can't like speak in their own voice. They can only mimic. So you two would know. Although I
Okay.
don't think Seraph would know.
Now, living in a mountain monastery? Probably not.
Do we know how to communicate with?
Yeah, you
I've
know
read
he
a whole
can.
bunch of books.
You know that he can hear you and understand you, and he can read and write. He just can't. He can't speak with his own voice.
Where the heck is this?
What are you looking at? Did you give me something?
What?
Nothing. I thought maybe we were given a map or something.
That was
Where-
whatever's
where
going
is
on
it?
is between
Where is this? I wonder what was going on.
Seraph, the guard, and the bird person.
At the moment,
moment.
yes.
My name is
And I whisper over to Dunn here, and I'm like, think we should help out over here?
No,
No. Okay, I'm okay with that.
I don't think so.
I'm still very leery of people in general.
I'm not
so-
leery of people. I'm leery of what's going
I'm
on.
I'm kind of following Dunn's lead at this point out here because I met him along the way, and I'm just kind of like following his lead and what's proper etiquette at this point.
I'll turn
There
to
we
the
go.
guard. I'm sure he meant no harm here. How about I'll take him away and get rid of your problem, and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, you see that you do.
I'll bow
He's-
to him and then push over the Birdman. Come with me.
Push him
I'll-
on the ground. Get
I'll
out.
not-
smirk at the guard, and I'll trot alongside him.
Can you smirk?
Sure. I'll give him a bird
Beak
smirk. Yeah.
The old bird smirk.
Like this.
That's it.
You just turn your head.
Can swish your tail
So-
feathers at him.
I think I saw Tweety Bird do that once.
I need to look up what your guy looks like.
It's a giant bird.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know,
bird-
but
it's a bird with arms. And
So is it
and
like
legs.
a black Big Bird from Sesame Street, only black?
oh, you're like a raven.
Yeah, I'm a raven with arms,
Oh, like a large raven. Okay.
no wings.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't have a. Oh, you have a little bit of a tail.
Are you talking to the bird, or are you just taking him and guiding
Yeah,
him?
I'm just trotting alongside you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn to him and say, that could have been a scary situation. My name is Seraph Lathander of the Lathander Monastery. It's nice to meet you. Shake. I'll put my hand out.
I'll shake his hand, and I'll say, "Okay, Beak." Thumbs up.
Beak. Okay.
Okay, Beak.
This is this is Dunn, and this is Drazil. Maybe they can help you like they're helping me.
Helping me.
Uh,
Beak.
I'll introduce the bird to the other two.
This is gonna be great. I can tell.
I will.
As you walk
As
away,
we walk up, I'll say,
Yeah.
This is Dunn. This is Drazil. I'll point to each of you.
Yes. Still not sure about this guy.
I'm not sure either. I'll shake his hand though. I'm a nice person,
I've yet to shake anyone's hand.
and then I'll look over at Seraph
don't-
and I'll be like, "No more people. This is enough. Let me helping every random stranger we walk past."
I don't see the problem with helping people. That should be our goal in life, right? Is to improve everyone's life, right?
All right. I think
For
we should continue
money.
to the inn, folks.
Yeah, we'll go find that inn.
Let's continue
Okay.
to the inn.
as you walk back away from the guard, you see that there's another guard sort of having a conversation with him. as you guys walk towards the inn. The inn is called the Drunken Knave. And as you
I'm just getting this.
go ahead.
I'm pointing this out for my friend Seraph here, because I wasn't planning on staying here, right? I'm going all the way to the city, dude. The big city.
You would not be able to make it there without it getting dark. So
Okay, fine.
you can start taking off if you like. But it's like probably it's approaching evening
Gotcha.
by this point.
All right.
So you make it to the inn, the Drunken Knave. As you enter, it's looks like the ground floor looks like a basic tavern. A few tables and chairs, not particularly crowded at this point. You look back and you can see the innkeeper is a female human, wearing sort of more colorful stuff than most of the stuff you've seen on the people outside. It's like a purplish sort of shawl type thing.
Mm-hmm.
She walks in and she says, "Welcome. Can I do something for you?"
I'm gonna just kind of scope the place out,
Okay.
take a look
With his
around.
bird eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk up to her and I'll say, just looking for, place to rest for the night for my newly minted friend Seraph and Druzil. How
Okay,
much does
Beak.
that cost? And my bird friend.
Oh, your bird
And my
friend
pet
is-
bird.
your
And
pet bird.
I say in her voice, "Welcome."
Oh, she says, "That's quite a talent you've got there."
Yeah, so far that's the only thing he can do. So, they need room.
Okay. She says, "Certainly. How many rooms did you need?
Well,
Did you want
Seraph
one
and the
room
bird-
each?"
One room for Seraph and the bird person.
I say, "Okay, Beak."
Dunn and I've been
I'll
traveling
give him
together
kind of
for
a
a
stink eye
while,
with this
so
one.
That's a word
I
for
look
me.
back.
If-
I'll look back at them and be like, "I'm not paying for this."
no, that's fine. I can take care of myself. If you have any food, that would be perfect too. I could use something to eat.
Of course. Have a seat. We'll get you some food.
Thank you.
I'll ask her why she sounds so creepy.
What do you mean?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh. I do not sound creepy at all. I won't mock her like that.
Oh, okay.
Not to her face.
Not to her face later. We'll do that later.
Later. I'll do that later.
Okay.
So
All right.
I wanna look for, while I'm sitting in here checking the place out, I'm looking for shiny things,
Make a perception check.
expensive things. Ooh.
in the meantime, I'm talking to Dunn here. I said, "Are you gonna try to get a performance going tonight?"
No.
No. 19.
Oh,
you
you
look
performed every
around the tavern area,
On the way.
and
Performed at some.
nothing shiny at all, other than just like cutlery that few people are using to eat.
Proper metal cutlery.
It is not. It is metal, not particularly shiny, but
Okay.
moderate, like enough that you can tell it's metal.
Okay.
Nothing super fancy. All right, so a few minutes go by. She brings out some food. She's like, "That'll be 2 copper," and it's just like bread and some sort of stew.
Slop.
I will. Is
And,
this for everybody? Part it out for everybody?
Yeah.
I will gobble it up.
all right.
Yeah.
She's.
I'll kind of move it around and just like begrudgingly, like,
It's not terrible. It's not the best thing you've ever eaten, but it's not terrible. She says, and the rooms will be 2 silver per room. So 2 rooms, that's 4 silver, plus 2 copper each for the meal.
with your generosity in getting me here, I'll cover the rooms for the night.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I'll pat him on the arm.
So, what brings all you eclectic group of weirdos out here. Bird person, pale guy with tritoned hair.
I'm gonna say, run.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna look at John
It's
and
gonna
be
be
like,
interesting.
I believe that he might be running from something.
You're a sneaky one. Mm-mm.
What's the
Um,
natural predator of a bird person? I ask.
A bigger bird person.
Eagle
Is
person.
there a natural predator for people?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's called other.
I don't have a
Other
word
people.
for that yet. I'm sorry.
I'm just bringing him
Is that your
along till
backup
it's.
phrase?
We're just bringing him along till Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I'm asking Sarah if like, so what are you what's your mission? Where are you at? Where are you headed to?
Really, I don't know. I'm looking for someone, and I have no idea where to start. But leaving the monastery for the first time has been a pretty big undertaking for me, and I didn't leave on the best terms, but hopefully I'll be able to find the answers to the questions that I have.
I totally understand. This is my first time away from my elven town.
What are you seeking in this world? What is your goal?
Well, for me, my parents where they died when I was 8, and I have a few clues, but I'm trying to find out who killed them and maybe avenge their deaths. But in the meantime, I'm out to have a little fun, do a little adventuring, see things. I've been kind of sheltered for the last 30 years.
Sheltered. I know all about that. I'm 20 years old and I've only seen a monastery, so.
I've only seen an elven settlement. I know that's odd. I'm a human, but I've been raised by elves for 30 years.
What about you, Dunn? What are you doing out here?
Oh, not much. Apparently, picking up weirdos as I walk is what I'm doing. Traveling the world, writing stories.
I heard him mention
Def-
the performance. Do you do performances?
Occasionally,
I
but so
I
far,
really haven't.
so
I've only
far on this
seen,
trip, no.
I haven't seen very many. What all do you do?
I play many instruments. I do many things.
Ooh, this is intriguing. I would like to see one sometime.
Yes, sometime. Not tonight. So far, the taste in this area differs greatly from where I'm from. I have to figure it out.
I look at him like, yeah, I've been with him a few towns. He's tried to put on a couple performances and it hasn't been received well, so he's
Yeah.
not performing tonight.
I only have one goal, man. Make it big.
Money. I think that can be a good cause.
You know it.
Well, if we're all out here searching for things that we do not know a whole
We were
lot
headed-
about,
We were
maybe
actually
we
on our
could-
way to the Sundry Coast.
that if you need extra companionship, I would love to accompany.
Safety in numbers, done. Safety
Yes.
in numbers. Still not sure
Why
about the
not?
Birdman, though.
No, Birdman's got it.
Make it big. That's an Eric's voice.
Birdman knows what's going on.
Picking up weirdos as I walk.
I
Very
like
nice.
this bird guy.
Okay, Beak.
I think me and this bird guy are gonna get along. Can the bird? I ask the bird. I'll ask the bird guy.
I'm still like stomping in all my food.
Pecking at it with your big giant
Yeah,
beak
yeah,
face.
yeah. I'm having trouble with this soup. It's not easy.
I ask him if he can read. Can you read?
I nod.
Can you read out loud?
I nod.
I'll give him like I'll pull out of my pack like a book with some writings in it and just hand it to him. I feel like he's just mimicking us. And maybe some literature would help him.
I'll take it and stash it away.
All right,
Look,
that's fine, I guess. I meant for you to read that, but take your time.
That's a big book. What do you expect him to do?
in the meantime, I kind of like put my hands over my pouches. Like, yep.
Okay. As you're as you're sort of eating and maybe getting close to finishing your slurping your stew through your beak.
Did they give us any silverware with this, or
Yeah,
Flatware.
there's like spoons.
I'll pocket and then mine?
Alrighty. As you're eating, you see
One spoon.
an Imperial guardsman come in. Looks to be the one that was having a conversation with the guy that stopped you, Michael. He sort of looks around the tavern, sees your table, and walks over to you. Says, excuse me.
Run.
Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to apologize on behalf of the guard for harassing your bird friend earlier.
No, my pet was traumatized by that.
Well, again, I am truly sorry. I had noticed you guys seem a bit out of place. Are you by chance adventurers?
What? We look out of place? I don't know.
I kind of look at Dunn for this one. Like, okay, you take this.
I've lived here my whole life. I'm not out of place. I'm feeling fine.
I say, making it big.
No.
This is my pet bird. He's exotic in this area.
No.
No, no, no. Don't do that.
I go, hey, shut up.
Look at him. You ever seen a wizard familiar? Come on.
The guard sort of looks over his shoulder and he leans down and goes, my name is Everin, and I have a favor to ask if you might be up for it.
Sure. What do you want?
There
I don't
have
see the
been-
problem in helping people.
Oh, that's very good.
Mm.
There have been 3 supply crates have gone missing just this morning. And we think we know where they went, but we don't have the manpower, and I shouldn't have lost them in the first place, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, if you can bring back those 3 supply crates still sealed, I can give you 50 gold per supply crate.
I'll do that.
I look over at Dunn. I say,
Yeah.
"Make it big."
Yeah, make it big. We're making it big right now.
I'm just, and I look at him like,
50
"That's
gold
what
a
you wanna
piece.
do."
I'm like, hey guys, 50 gold a piece. Like,
Do
I'll go
you do you
search
know
for
who,
some
do you
boxes
know
of
who
that.
might have taken these?
We didn't get a good look at them, but they're small and took them east of the township.
Did they look like birds?
I do not believe so, no.
No.
They were
Did you
small,
did you happen to
green.
get a number count of how many?
We saw 3.
I tell you what, man. Everett, we'll take care of this in the morning. No problems.
Very well. Expediency is important, though.
What time?
How much time do we have? Yeah, how much time?
It's about
It's in the
5.
evening. We already paid for the rooms. We'll stay the night. We'll wake up in the morning.
I mean, we can always come back and stay the night. Well, I mean, it's only 5.
If the crates are
Dark.
not still sealed, I cannot pay you as much.
And what time does it get dark in these parts? I should know this. I have keen mind. I
What's the
just-
season? Yeah, what season are we in?
It's like I mean,
If it's winter,
it's
getting
not
dark
winter.
right now.
It's not winter. It's like probably spring, maybe summer.
Summer? Oh, okay.
So
We
how
got
many
plenty-
hours
we got
until
time.
sunset? I know exactly how many hours till sunset. I always do.
Let's see. If it's 5, it's probably gonna get
What a weird
dark.
talent.
I do. I have
Say
keen
that out
mind.
loud. You go, I always know how much time it
No,
is."
this is out of character. I'm talking.
Whoa, okay, yeah.
It probably
I'm talking-
sunsets around 7:30. It doesn't actually get dark till around 8 or 8:30.
Okay. Okay, fine.
All right, guys. We have about 3 hours till dark or sunset. I think we can maybe pull this off.
I feel like, Druzil, I feel like do you have a multiple personality disorder?
Listen to me. We have time.
10 minutes ago when we met on the trail, you didn't want to talk to anyone. Now you're like you're gung ho. I like it. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm following your lead,
Make it big, right?
Mr. Dunn.
Make it big.
Make it big.
Come on, pale fellow and bird.
Pale fellow and bird.
Let's go hunt down some boxes.
All
That's
right.
the first step, dude. First step to getting big. Start small, dude. You gotta hunt for boxes, and then next thing you know, you right to the king.
Nice. That's how it works. Everin tells you, he gives you a fairly specific spot to look for tracks. And then he says, if you find the crates, come find me. I'll be on watch
Okay.
at
Yeah.
the southern
No
entrance.
problem. I got you. All right, we'll head out.
Okay. You're going to just go straight for where he told you to look for the tracks?
Yeah, as I walk out the door, I look at the lady running the place and I go, "We'll be back for our room."
She looks even very well.
I look back at her and
Then we
say,
leave.
make it big.
Well,
Give her
here's
a wink.
hoping. All right, so you guys go out there and make someone make a survival check.
Ooh, I'm trained in survival.
Oh, the bird person who can't talk to us. Make it survival.
Okay. Yeah, you can pretty easily see the track. It looks as if these crates might have even been dragged, so it's a fairly easily tracked print.
Do you do the little hopping thing like a real bird? Where you go,
No.
Going straight.
We're not-
where you're getting excited and you're like,
I bob my head as I walk. Yeah.
It's parallaxing. He has to know how far it is to places.
he's like an owl. He keeps his head in the same position no matter how his body moves.
Okay, I'll
Alright.
I'll point to him.
Okay.
And I'll wave them on.
Okay. So about
I'll walk by and I'll go, "That's good work. You're making it big."
Okay, Beak.
We'll head down the road.
Cord away.
I don't think Eric's ever going to take the hint, by the way, Michael. Okay, so you guys,
I don't
After-
know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
exactly my point. After after about an hour or so, you guys are outside of town in a wooded, slightly wooded area, and let's see. You finished eating. Blah, blah, blah. Say it's approaching sunset, so it's getting a little dusky. You guys see some flickering where these tracks seem to be heading to, and you look up there and you can see that there is a fire pit, and sitting around it are some goblins.
Oh, goblins. Are there any crates?
Yeah, you see 3 crates that they are nearby.
I look at it. I look over at the wizard. I say, "Let's kill him."
Oh man,
Okay.
brutal.
Like, that's kinda out of
I
nowhere,
have no
but,
love for. I have no love for goblins, and I'm okay with.
I say, listen. Let me try something before we do this.
Yeah, I've only read about the goblins, and they seem like a nasty bunch.
I walk up.
I say,
How far
"Goblin-
out are we right now?
goblins. No.
You are. Well, tell me your marching order, and I will. Well, you may just move over to the map.
I'm guessing I'm probably leading. I'm first if I'm doing the tracks.
I'll be
Should
right
be done.
behind them.
Yeah, and I'll be like next to him, next to Seraph.
I'll probably be in the back. I'm a wizard. He's in the back.
Okay.
My vocabulary has more than doubled so far.
Oh man.
You guys know.
Oh man, you're gonna be talking like a normal person.
Yeah, by the end of this.
Yeah,
Man, look at that lighting.
man,
Yeah. Lots of trees in the way.
that's how lighting works when the sun's out.
Yep. That's exactly how lighting works.
So, sans there being giant black bars behind every tree we see,
Those are shades.
they're casting infinitely long shadows over
Those are
everything.
really
The sun
tall
is low. I mean,
They're really tall trunks of trees. They're black.
that's exactly what's happening.
Okay.
It's like a 3D thing.
How many of them are there? I should be able to see them. How many are sitting around?
What you can see are 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no other in the area.
Make a perception check.
You got it, boss. Perception. 12.
As far as you can see, that is all that is around. Is those 5?
Okay. I tell my compatriots here, my newly minted compatriots, I say, let me try something before we get too close. And I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna cast sleep. Should hit all of them.
What is the range on sleep?
90 feet.
I'm gonna whisper.
Okay.
You're a sneaky one.
I prefer not to fight if at all possible.
All right, and sleep. Gonna have to read that spell.
How do I link it to you?
You should be able to just click it.
Whoa, I'm casting it now.
Well, if you're gonna cast it, cast away.
$19.
Okay.
Those are trees, not bushes.
Yes, they are trees.
You can't even see all my dice because they ended up under our names.
Okay. Sleep. So that, I believe, if I remember correctly, that puts things to sleep starting with the lowest hit points.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at your frame you got there, Isaac. Looks fancy.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's our combat frame. Okay, so you do that, and those two fall asleep, and then these other three just look over at them, like they think they got drunk or something and just passed out.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, they have no idea
There we go.
that you guys are there yet.
There we go. I just took out. How many? 2 of them?
2 of them.
Do we see the boxes?
They're casting
I'm
huge
going
shadows.
to
You see them right there?
go- I'm gonna
Oh,
go
okay. Yeah, yeah.
there. Because I was gonna have those
Those
interrupt.
are some really
vision, but-
tall boxes.
There we go. Well, this more that they're really
Casting
short goblins,
massive
but there you go.
Okay.
Mark which ones are slept.
I did. Can you not see it?
Oh no, they're probably just in
might be behind
shadow.
Oh,
Behind the
so
shadow.
it's the 2 on the left.
Behind that massive shadow.
Can you see the one? The one on the top left, I can see. He's got the little sleepy face in the top right of his box.
I don't see that.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, I see that. I see
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
They still don't know you're there. What are you doing?
I'm gonna start sneaking up there.
Yeah, I'll sneak up.
Make stealth rolls.
Ooh. So I
Okay.
want to go to here.
Okay, so you guys move up. Where are you moving up, Seraph?
I'm gonna try to get to here.
Okay. So you guys start moving up, and the other three, they seems like they hear you and start looking over there. They grab their weapons. One of them sort of shoves one of the ones that's asleep, trying to wake him, but he doesn't seem to wake up, and he sort of stands up, and they all have weapons at the ready now and are looking in your direction.
So not a very good sneak is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
They still don't see us though. They just hear us.
You're still a little bit far away, and the sun's kind of in their eyes, so they think they know that you're there, but they have not spotted you yet. So I will let Druzil and Dunn, if you guys want to move, and then we will roll initiative.
All right. Wait, which one? I see which one I am. I'm gonna move up to there.
Okay. And then Druzil, if you want to move, and then everyone roll initiative.
Hot dang.
I'm
Here we
getting there.
go, done.
That's a solid initiative you got there, sir.
I know, right?
Crushing it on that initiative.
Saving my big rolls for tax, okay? Come on.
All right. So Dunn, you were up first. The goblins do know you're over there, but have not made an attack yet, basically.
Okay. So they know we're there. They definitely have seen us at this point.
They know that you are over there. They have not made eyes on you yet. Like, they are aware of your presence, and they probably will shoot you, but they won't see you until they move forward to inspect it.
I could just sleep them again.
The move is yours.
One at the front, the one who looks like he's looking straight at us. I'm
Which
gonna
one? You
cast,
ping him?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
He's the one closest to us.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
He needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
What's the DC again?
13.
He does not save.
Ooh.
Can you link Dissonant Whispers for me?
Yeah, let's see. I can just go ahead and click it right here, and then I'll cast it, and then it'll link it, right?
Should.
Nope, hold on. Ooh.
I can also look it up. Dissonant Whispers.
I don't know how to link them.
There's an
Target
option.
must be notice
When you get the gear, one of the options in there is you can select whether it does on what it shows, if it shows the card or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So 14 points of psychic damage to that guy. So as they're starting to stand up and look over there, this guy turns and looks like he makes eye contact with you and then just falls over.
Oh, he died?
Yeah,
He
he
just
is
died?
dead.
Okay.
The other goblins are,
Yeah.
huh? Ah!
That's a pretty nasty whisper.
He looks like he fell. He probably just looks like he fell over since there's no, like, physical.
Is that your turn?
Was it all mental?
Yeah. It's all psychic damage, yeah.
So it is your turn, or are you moving?
No, that's my turn. I'm done.
All right. Goblins, seeing this, are not happy that two of their friends are asleep and won't wake up.
I didn't mean to roll that.
What you doing there, bud?
I clicked something to read it and it just rolled a dice, so ignore that. thought if you hit escape, it would stop it, but it still rolls.
There you go. I see it. Includes spell description and attack. Ooh, we're so good at this. Yeah, I don't know what's happening either, dog.
Where's that at? Where you include the spell description and attack?
It's under attack.
You hit the
Under the spell, the gear. Hit the gear, scroll down to where the description is. It says include spell description and attack right above the description.
All right, so
under
this
the
one,
gear.
this goblin
it says output.
comes over behind this tree here, sees a monk standing there out in the middle of the orchard or whatever, and he's going to take a shot at you with his short bow. Uh, 19. Does that hit?
Yep.
All right. He hits you for 4 piercing damage.
Hey.
And then let's see, what's the highest passive perception among you guys?
Mine's 14.
12.
That's higher than mine.
Yeah, 14's pretty good.
Okay. Okay. So he goes around the side of the tree, and you guys can't see him. I'm going to leave him out there for ease of use.
This one?
Yeah, you don't see him.
Okay.
He is well hidden from you. All right,
Okay.
the other one.
I mean, we watched him go back there.
Yeah, he basically
Yeah.
took a bonus action and hid.
Gotcha. I
So-
gotcha.
The other one's going to come up here and do the same thing. Take a shot at the monk boy. Ooh, that definitely hits. That's a 23.
Yep.
Our monk boy's getting rolled.
6 points of piercing damage. And then he is going to do the same thing. He's going to run back here. And what did you say your perception is?
14.
14. Okay, you see him. No one else does.
Okay.
You saw where he went. And the sleepy ones, I think they just stay asleep, right? Do they get a
Yep.
chance at a saving
Totally
throw? Or do they just, it's a minute, right? I gotta look it up. Yeah, duration's a minute, and they won't wake up until they get hit, I believe.
Yeah, or just shaken. I think you wake him by shaking him.
Shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Okay. We'll say that they did not shake them hard enough to wake them whenever they stood up.
Gotcha.
All right. Seraph, it is your turn.
I'm gonna chase the guy that I can still see.
Okay.
Go there. And I'll take out my quarterstaff and with 2 hands just try to clock him in the head.
All right.
Ooh, 23.
Dang.
That hits for sure.
7 bludgeoning damage.
All right. You whack him upside the head, and he just immediate blood gushes out from his temple area, and he falls over. He is done.
Still a little gory for my taste.
I look over at my 2 friends standing next to me, and I'm like, man, the guards in that town must suck.
I'm
One
gonna
stick to the head, and they're done.
spend a key point and take patient defense.
Okay. You are patiently defending. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Beak, you are up.
I'm gonna move slowly because I can't see anything behind this tree.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I
None
can't.
of
They're
them
all
can
hidden, aren't
get
they?
it out.
The 2 that are asleep are not. But otherwise, there's only
guys up here.
there's only 1 awake that is hidden. Yes.
I mean, you watch him go behind the tree. You know he's back there.
Yeah. 15, 20. I'm gonna run to here.
Okay.
I can't see the hidden guy.
Make a perception check. You cannot. He's like either
Okay.
pressed up against a tree or something. You don't see him.
Well, I'm going to. Oh. I wonder if we should. Those guys are sleeping, right? I know they're sleeping, right? They're on the ground snoozing.
Yep.
So as far as I can tell, nothing's here. So I'm just gonna sit here and double move, walk up to that box, make sure it's not locked, or make sure it is all shut and everything.
Okay. That box right there is the top is knocked off. The other two appeared to be sealed,
Oh.
but that one
What's in it?
mostly foodstuffs, grains and whatnot. You do see there is a nice looking short sword in there.
Can I have it?
It's up to you, sir. It's open.
I want to sneakily take it out of that box.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. I think in the middle of action, I'm just going to use most of your passive perception, so none of you saw that. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Druzil.
I kind of whispered to myself, "Okay, Beak."
All right. I'm going to. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to keep track of my weight here.
You're gonna have to keep track of your vocabulary.
I'm going to move right here.
Like a whole new metric I've never thought about before.
Yeah, it's complicated.
This is my book of vocabulary. This is the only things I can say.
Yeah, I have.
Make a perception check. Active perception check, Ray. If you're like think that guy went around the tree.
I was just moving here, but roll a perception check to
Sure.
scout along the way.
See if you see.
Make sure what I'm.
Since you did see someone disappear behind there.
Give me 1 second. Perception.
You don't know where he went.
Are you kidding me? We all watched him walk behind a tree and none of us can see him.
Yep. He's really good at hiding, guys.
Anyways, I'm going to cast a small cantrip here. I'm going to cast a firebolt.
Okay.
This guy.
You can't see that guy.
You can't see him.
He's right in range of me.
You can't
Like,
see
bam.
him. He's the one you tried to make your perception check on. He's hidden.
Well, that's weird because he's like right in front of me.
All right. I mean, I could move him off the
That's what I
map,
said.
but then it's just going to make it harder for me to keep track of
Alright.
where he was.
Well, then we'll shoot this guy. I
The
can
guy
see
that's
him.
sleeping. Okay.
Yep, we're gonna shoot him. He's sleeping.
Okay.
With a firebolt. It's the only one I can see. From
See,
where I'm
I
standing.
believe you have disadvantage on ranged attacks on prone targets.
Yeah.
So roll at disadvantage.
He's the only one I can see. So
Okay.
hang on. Have a second. All right, firebolt on that guy.
Roll again at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Yeah, I did.
Just roll again. Just roll it again.
Well, that doesn't work, right? I gotta roll disadvantage.
Well, if you just
Sure
roll
are
again,
slow, Ray.
we'll take the lower of the two, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now it has disadvantage on.
Take the
Okay.
lower of that one.
So
Double
let's see.
disadvantage.
10 does not hit, so you shoot a firebolt, and it just goes into the fire pit, and the fire goes for a second.
Well, that's good. I didn't hit him. He didn't wake up.
It's like, oh, no, I'm getting warm.
And that's it. I'm in my turn here.
Okay, done. You are up.
I think to myself, what are all these morons doing? Watch that guy run behind that tree. I'm gonna cast fairy fire over there on the tree,
On the tree?
like it's centered
Is that an
like
AoE?
top right of the tree. Yeah, it's AoE.
Okay.
Like right here. take care of it. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. I'm gonna go blue.
20-foot range, 20-foot radius.
20-foot cube. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that gonna get me too?
Uh.
I guess if you put it, depends on where you put it.
Yeah, I can put it wherever, somewhere it doesn't hit you.
Okay. It has to make the dexterity
Dex.
saving throw,
Yep.
right?
Yep. So you can dodge the light.
Natural 20. You're like, those idiots, fairy fire. Huh, I guess it's not over there.
I know he's over there. We're not idiots. We all know he's there. Fucking watched him walk by the street and vanish.
He's the stealthiest
up
of little goblins.
I was behind a giant black trunk. I couldn't see anything. So I didn't see him go back there.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Moving from my spot. I'm gonna move over one so he can't see me.
That's a bad spot to be. It blocks out
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Go right there.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely can't see me.
Okay. Alrighty. So it's the goblin's turn. He's gonna turn around and shoot this bird that's digging through a crate behind him. It's like, what the? He fires off another shot from his short bow. 13, does that hit?
I don't know. No, it doesn't hit.
Oh, nice.
Thanks.
So you're like sort of digging through there, and all of a sudden and you look down. There's an arrow, in the side of the crate, and you look back and see him.
I
Having
slowly
just
turn my head back
missed. Give him the bird stare.
and I say, "Let's kill him."
Oh,
I was
man.
waiting for you to say, "Ooh, you're a sneaky one."
Yeah. What am I doing?
All right, and he is gonna jump back behind this tree, try to hide again. What are your passive perceptions?
14.
12.
Yeah,
Okay.
12 for me.
Okay, well, he rolled a 9, so you guys all saw him go behind the tree this time.
We saw him go behind the tree the first time.
You still see him behind the tree this time as he tries to get out another arrow ready to go. Seraph.
I'm going to run over here, and as I round the tree, I'm just gonna slide and take my staff and try to smack him right in the knee.
Okay.
$20.
20 hits.
Oh,
10
10
damage.
damage. So as you slide across, crack him in the knee, give him a compound fracture. Blood's just squirting out of his leg, and he falls over and stops moving. Man, you guys are one-shotting these guys as long as you can see them. All right, is that your turn?
I'll move 10 feet back here, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, Beak, you're up.
I don't know. I'm going to go and see if I can come around here. I'm going to try to, using my rope, with my rope out, and try to tie him up. Try to carefully tie him up without waking him up.
Make
you probably do
just
that.
a
Like a
straight.
sleight of hand or something.
Make this. Yeah, we'll just make a sleight of hand check.
we go.
Oh yeah, he is tied. He is tied well.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Druzil.
I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to move up closer to the camp here. And I guess there's only one left that we can see, right? That's not tied up.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess I'll cast Firebolt on this guy again.
Point blank.
Point blank firebolt. Well, I'm not point blank. I'm like 10 feet away.
Okay, still have disadvantage because he is still
I'm
prone.
standing in the background. I'm watching Druzil right now. I'm watching it. I'm like, I don't know about this guy. Met him on the road. He said he was scared of people and that he's like not too sure about stuff. And here I'm watching him like
Getting excited.
curb stomping someone with a firebolt. I'm kind of not feeling too good about it.
Hit that fire pit again, and you're
Don't
causing
get hit in a
quite
bunch. Anyways.
you're causing quite the
Over
fire
again.
in that fire pit. Is that your turn? You got movement left.
Nah, I'm gonna just stay here. Nah, actually, I'll move back.
You get advantage for him being unconscious. Will it cancel out the sleeping thing? Because he gets no dex bonus, right? The goblin. Unconscious.
A coup de grace.
Yeah. Let's
Maybe,
see that
maybe
there's
he'll
a
still get disadvantage, but he has no dex bonus.
grapple. Yeah, I guess we'll do that from now on. If they're asleep and prone, you'll just get a straight roll. In fact, I'll give you one because you would have hit one of them. So go ahead and roll damage for one firebolt.
You're gonna wake him up.
Oh, we're gonna roll damage for one now. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to retcon this as best as possible. 3.
3. 3 damage.
All right.
Amazing.
Powerful spell. It's a cantrip. Dang.
It's a D10.
So he wakes up and it's like, what is going on? Looks around. He sees one of his friends still asleep and tied up, 2 of his friends dead, and one of his friends also dead on the other side of a tree. He is a bit confused.
A bit.
Okay, done. You're up.
All right, I'm up.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna. There's a D20 out of nowhere. I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna yell at him. Vicious mockery. I'm gonna be like, "All your friends are dead and you're worthless." Damage. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna have so many lines with Eric.
He's writing all these down.
Writing that down.
What'd you say it is? What save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Natural 20. So he looks at you and goes, "We'll see in a minute." He's feeling
Well, all his
snarky.
friends are dead thing are that's true.
Well,
I
one of
wasn't
them's
trying
not.
to be mean to that.
One of them's just taking a nap while he's tied up.
And I'll move back behind our wizard friend, Druzil.
Nice.
Hiding
Use
behind the
use the
wizard.
caster
Nice.
for a shield. Good job.
Listen, dude, I'm backing up. He
Hiding.
seems like a scary dude. He's like trying to kill people while they're asleep and everything.
That's right. I don't like goblins.
Where would you
All
have
right.
gained a natural hatred for goblins?
Because elves don't like goblins.
All right, so he
No. Elves do not like goblins.
uses half his movement to stand up, and he comes over here. Looks to his left first to see his friend asleep, and he gives him one shove as he gets up to try to wake him up, and then moves over here.
I'm gonna stab him with my spear.
Okay.
Oh, as he walks away.
I say, no.
No. You miss. So as he starts to walk away and shoves his friend there, he pulls his arm back just in time for you to sort of strike at the ground. And then he's going to take a shot at this guy who just told him all his friends was dead, because he's not happy about that.
All his friends are dead, dude.
Some people don't like being told the truth, you know? Natural 1. So he pulls an arrow out, rears back,
Drops him on the ground.
He's feeling that worthless thing. He's like, you know what? Maybe I am worthless. After firing that shot.
as he brings the bow up, he accidentally lets go before he gets it aimed, and it just right into the ground like a few feet in front of him.
I just laugh at him.
All right, so he goes to knock another arrow, but that's his turn. Seraph, you are up.
I'm going to run up on him and use this little box to jump up and come down with the staff right on his head.
Oh, nice. All right. Make a. Okay, we'll do this first.
Sorry, no,
Acrobatics.
11.
missed
Well,
it.
that misses. so as you go up, your foot slips just a little bit. You don't fall or anything, but it does throw your aim off a bit, and you slap the ground behind him.
When I miss, I'll kind of let out an angry growl and then stand back up and bonus action unarmed strike and
All right.
just try to deck him.
Okay.
Ooh, here we go, 22.
That hits.
4 damage.
4 damage will do it. So you pop him right across his jaw, and he just falls over unconscious. All right.
Well,
Is that your turn?
that
or do
was
you
a
have
bit of
movement?
fun. Oh, no, that's it.
That's it. All right. The other guy is awake now. That shove woke him up enough. Beak, it is your turn though.
Put my spear in one hand, and I'll whip out my dagger, and I'll kneel down to him, and I'll say, "All your friends are dead, and you're worthless."
All right.
Yeah.
So you would have advantage because he is still prone and restrained.
I'm never good at intimidating, but
16. Okay, he's sufficiently scared. Are you going to make an attack on him, or are you just gonna?
nope. I'm just trying
Okay.
to scare him.
Okay. All right. Okay, Druzil, you're up.
Your friends are dead and you're worthless.
Or actually, he's yeah, Druzil, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna ask Dunn right beside me. Do we want to take this guy back as a prisoner?
Oh yeah,
Tied
dude,
up.
we're taking him back. Yeah. We'll
He's
stick him
tied
in the
up,
box
like-
that's open and then nail it shut.
Brutal.
We'll take
Alright.
him back. Please, want to take this guy back to the guard? That's what I'm at.
What are the other boxes held together with? Just nails, right?
Yeah, it looks to be nails.
And the other one, is it torn up or did they just like pop it open?
It's open, and there like the cloth that was on top is ripped, and there's like straw missing.
There was like food stuff in there and a sword.
Yeah, there was a few swords.
Do we think? Oh, okay. We think this is like smuggling, something going on here.
No, it looks like official, like for the guard. Like from the.
All right. So then I just yell out to these guys like, "Let's not attack this guy. We're gonna take him back as a prisoner." So that
I'm
they all hear.
so confused by Druzil's like personality. It's really throwing me for a loop.
Personality's evolving as we travel.
It's like I've never had to kill a goblin. I've never had to miss at killing a goblin before.
One encounter
nothing
and he's
saying
like,
that I
I'm ready to
didn't-
murder.
There's nothing saying that in my hometown I didn't perform like patrol duties and stuff.
Yeah, but there's
either.
nothing- What? You're such a confusing character.
He's a mystery to all.
So
All
like,
right.
I'll walk past Dunn and I'll like give him like a weird look, and he's like, "We'll bring him back to town as a prisoner." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure." And I like walk up. I say, "Sweet, amazing job, Seraph, on pummeling those guys to death. It was top." And then I go over to the guy that's tied up, and we'll pick him up and I'll toss him in that box.
Okay. Are you guys gonna drag the boxes back to town now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a second and I'll just kind of like say a little prayer over all the bodies, and then
I see him praying over there, and I think to myself, he just brutally murdered all of them. Why is he praying for? I just watched him pummel them to death.
Everyone's got their own mysteries.
Yeah, I guess. I look over at the bird guy. I'm like, "Come over here and help me out."
Okay, Beak.
Okay, Beak. All right.
after
so
I get done, I'll come back and pick up one of the boxes. try to
We'll
pick
put
up
the
one of
put
the
the lid on it and everything and push it back into town.
Okay. It takes you a little longer to get back to town because you're
Do we loot this guy yet?
schlepping. I don't know. Did you?
Schlepping.
I'm gonna be. That's what I'll be doing.
Okay.
What?
Make a investigation check.
I'm looting these guys.
Oh yeah,
8.
8.
That's not great, but it's enough to tell that these guys are basically they each have one short sword and a short bow, and some crappy hide armor.
Are they bad short swords? Are they worse than the one I picked out of that box?
The one you picked out of the box is pretty nice.
Ooh.
It's like it seems like it's well made for fighting. Theirs are kind of they're not terrible. They're serviceable, but they're not pretty.
And how many other
From the goblins or in the chest in the crate?
goblins?
There's one per goblin, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
You taking all
Are the
those?
bows? Yeah. Are the bows worth anything?
No. The short swords really aren't worth much either. They're just serviceable.
Someone will buy them.
Okay.
I think
So I go
I
back.
think to myself how strong this bird person is.
Carrying
Carrying.
Did you-
carrying
did you
everything.
A
put-
bunch of sword.
You put the goblin into the box with all the swords?
He's tied up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you crammed him in there, but
He looks at you and does the Cox's head.
There's like a piece of cloth, right? I like moved the stuff, stuck him on top of the cloth, and then like shoved him down in there real tight.
make a strength check for that one.
You know how you do? You just hold it down and you like sit on it and nail it shut. It's uses the weight of my character to do it. I don't need a lot of strength.
You
I
can
sit
get
on it.
you have one side sort of nailed down, but it's like at almost a 30-degree angle sticking up on the other side. You cannot get the nails in on the other side.
I go, well, dang, this plan didn't work. And I'll take the lid back off, and I'll pull him out, and I'll tie a rope around the box, and then around his neck, and then we'll push him back into town.
Oh, you're
I'm going to-
strangle him all the way. All right.
I'm going to, as I see him like fumbling with these boxes, I'm going to, no, I won't do it. Never mind. I had an original idea, but I can't have it. So I'm not
I
gonna-
can't. I had
No
an
original
I can't
ideas.
have original ideas. You can have original ideas. You can't just say original things.
No, if I knew it was like, seen something like this before, and I haven't.
Okay. All right.
It's like, dragging someone behind a horse kind of thing. So
Yep.
we'll push all this stuff back to town, and I'll find Everent.
Okay. Let me check something. Okay. All right. So you guys drag all three of the crates and Goblin, who does survive the journey, being dragged by the neck. That's what I rolled
Yeah.
for.
We dragged him by the neck.
Yep, Eric said I'm wrapping a rope around his neck and around this box, and I'm carrying just dragging the box. I said, okay.
I never claimed to be a good guy or scared of stuff.
Yeah, luckily you, I guess luckily for the goblin, maybe you were not able to drag that crate very quickly, so he was not didn't have his neck snapped or anything. So you get back to town.
sounds
I'm guessing you go to the south entrance to find Everin.
Yeah. We're good. Is it Everin or Everent? I thought it was Everent with a T.
Everin,
Everin, no
Evrin.
T. All right, that's fine.
All right, so you
Like
find
guard?
him.
Captain of the guard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the captain in Wayfield.
Okay, so I'll walk up to him, and I'll like lean against the post next to him. And like, got your boxes, bud.
Oh, that is good news. Thank you.
We also brought you a goblin. Between you and me, these guys are pushovers. I don't know why you guys didn't just handle it.
Man,
Well.
the guards of that town must suck.
I would prefer you.
It's in Eric's voice.
He looks over at you.
Okay,
Well, I would appreciate
I
if
go-
you kept this to yourselves, like I said earlier, these were not supposed to have been lost.
One
Which
of
is why
them's
we
open.
couldn't really go after them ourselves. I can still give you 20 gold for the open one, but
All right, I'll take it.
so
Was it? What was the total? Was it 50 gold a piece? Or
50
50
gold per
gold
sealed crate.
Per box.
Oh, per box.
Yep.
Oh, man,
For
I'm
sealed. So
retiring.
we got 120 gold. I know.
120 gold.
That's a lot of money. This town is rich as hell, and we're gonna be.
You say that's a
I'm
lot
already-
of money. That's like 2 health potions.
Yeah. And plus,
don't
you
need
don't
health
know, you
potions.
don't know what the we don't know what the economy is in the world that he created. It could be not a lot of money.
Could be.
Yeah.
From my experience.
Your in rooms go up by 300 gold each.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so
staying at an Omni hotel.
says
I say, make it big.
make it big.
I'm like, we're making it big. I'm like, I'm feeling good already. I've made 120 gold right here. I'll divvy it up to my compatriots.
All right, he looks past you and goes, goblins. Too much filth. And he looks over towards Beak and says, no offense.
What?
I give him a squinty eye.
Squint. Okay.
Did you just insult my bird?
No offense to your pet, sir.
No. I give him this bird stink eye with birds.
The bird stink
I
eye.
give him the bird stink.
I'm like, just pay us and we'll be out of here.
Sorry.
Where did those 2d4s? Okay, I was like, where did those 2d4s come from?
Was that 120 total?
Yes. But
Right.
120
How much-
total.
How much do we get altogether?
120.
Oh, plus
Oh, you
30.
split up?
30 apiece.
Yep.
All right.
I hand out 30 gold to the wizard who I think may or may not be a psychopath, and then I give 30 gold to the soft-spoken like murderer that we found, pale murderer that we found,
pale murder.
and then I'll get and then I'll hand 30 gold to this awesome bird.
Make it big.
Make it big. I hand it over to him. I'm like, we're making it big, bud.
As soon as he puts the money in my pouch, I hold my pouch out. He puts it in there. I dart off to the blacksmith or general store, wherever I can sell these swords.
Okay. Looking around, you do see there's a sign with like an anvil on it, and underneath it says the Bronze Flail.
I didn't think about this. How am I going to talk to an NPC? Okay, I stroll in there like I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you walk up to it. Door's locked.
What?
It's
know.
it's like 9 o'clock. It's dark.
Yeah.
Make it big.
Make
Make it big.
Make it big.
It's no response.
I mutter under my breath. All your friends are dead and you're worthless. Get back to the party.
Nice. Okay. Well, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna take my newfound wealth and go to bed.
Okay. Found wealth and go to bed.
Yeah, I'll go back to my room, and before Beak comes back, I'm just gonna meditate for a while and try to talk to my god.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I see him meditating?
I never get a response. I'm in my room.
Oh, you're in your room. Okay.
Yeah.
Just going back to the room for the night.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go in there. Go to bed. No problem. Of course, I say no problem, but like I see Druzil putting his stuff away and laying down, and I'm not feeling like I don't know about this, and I get up
Before
and I'm
I
like,
go
I'll
to
be right.
sleep, though, I get my spell book out and I start reading over my spell book.
I was like, I'll be right back, Druzil, and I go back out there and buy my own room and then sleep in that.
That's okay with me.
Right. Okay.
How much was the room?
2 silver.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bar. Got all this wealth. How much? I'll take out a copper piece. and I'll just tap it.
Malia comes over. Can I help you?
Welcome. Tap the copper.
Did you want something to drink?
Tap the copper. Okay, Beak.
What would you like?
I they ask, like at the back wall.
Yeah, you can see some of the stuff on the back wall.
I point to one.
Point to one.
Mhm.
Point to one and says, "Make it big."
Yeah, make it big.
Do you say make it big?
No, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
she
can
make it big.
All right. She comes over, gets a glass, and puts it on the thing. She goes, "That'll be 2 silver," before she pours it.
I'll begrudgingly take my copper piece back and take out the 2.
All right. She
Thank you.
pours it for you and hands it to you.
All your friends are dead and you're worthless. And he walks away.
I will. I'll sit at the bar for just a little bit and finish my drink, but kind of scoping out the place again, looking for Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's no one new in there since you were.
Same people have been here for the last 4 hours.
Well, there's no one new. Like some of the people have left, but
Hmm.
no one that you didn't see before. Nothing is going on in this town.
Okay, I will head up to my bed.
Okay.
Oh, wait. He's out there drinking this giant drink, right?
He was, yeah.
I'll come out there before he. I'll come out of my room before. Like I'm out there paying for my room while he's trying to order
Okay.
a drink. And
This is
I'll
like
sit
this
down.
is like a pint, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big, and it's
oh
like
no.
Okay.
It's-
Okay.
actually no, it's a fair sized glass, but it's like whiskey. It's like the nice stuff.
Okay.
Michael's frozen.
Curl my feathers.
Yeah.
Am I frozen?
Seem okay to me.
Oh. Oh yeah, you look fine on the stream. You look ridiculous on mine. All right. I'll sit down with him, and I'm gonna teach him. I feel like he's just been mimicking. Pick that up. I'm gonna teach him a few like basic stuff to get around, like
Okay.
how to ask.
As I'm sitting there drinking, I just sort of randomly make animal noises. Just make little bird chirps, and I'll make little like snake hisses and maybe some spider chitters,
It seems like it's going well.
some little mouse squeak. I just kind of like a bird in the trees, just sort of just having a good old time.
Molly is like
The more-
cleaning
the more
things,
I
and she
drink-
like looks over.
The more I
She's hearing
drink, the
some-
louder it gets.
Great. I tell him some things to say, and then I'm like, and then he starts making all those bird noises, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get out of here.
Did you tell him anything?
Yeah, I told him like how to ask where's the bat. He doesn't get the Do you get the meaning of what you're saying, or do you just say stuff?
I think
I-
he gets it. I think.
I'm no more dumb than anyone else. I just can't form my own phrases, my own
Yeah,
words.
that's
I can't
it's
make my
not
own-
it's
I
a
can only-
curse.
I can only talk through what other people say, so I have to use that to get my point across. So think of it as
Okay.
someone that like is just now learning sign language. You have to, with what phrases you know, get your point across.
Think about it
Alright,
as
I
someone
think-
that's mute and has like a little recorder. They have to like
Gotcha,
fumble
gotcha.
through their phrases.
Yeah, like Bumblebee or something.
I see him trying to order a drink, and I'm like, I tell him, get me a drink, and then just basic phrases like that.
You got to tell him because he's got to write these down.
All right, get me a drink. That's one of them.
Get me a drink. Yeah. Okay.
And I
Beak.
say, if someone replies, what do you want? You say, give me the strongest you got. Make it big.
Make it big.
This is gonna be fantastic.
This is gonna be really hard because I talk all the time. Like I'm always the one who tries to come up with ideas and things that are usual D&D groups. I have to be quiet and just listen to what people say. I can use that. Okay,
You
well,
can still
I
point at
enjoy my
stuff.
drink, and eventually I'm done learning.
I say good night, and I go to bed.
Good night. I head to bed.
Okay. All right, you guys all start to drift to sleep.
Yes.
Can I get Ray, Eric, and Michael to deafen yourselves?
To deafen. Okay.
Oh. Like, no headphones?
No, there's a button that you can hit.
Oh.
They've already done it. See the little headphones with a strike through on it?
On. Oh. No. How do you do it? In Discord? I hit.
Yeah,
oh,
it's in
mute.
Discord.
It's not mute, is it?
No.
Definitely.
There you go. Beauty. All right. So as you go to sleep, Seraph, you have a dream of a sort of silvery figure. You can see the wings behind it, feathery wings. And you get the feeling that it's just it's an angel, obviously. And you get the feeling it's of a sense of good. And she doesn't speak to you per se, but you understand what she's trying to convey to you. And for now, she says, I know you're confused. This is a first step. Try to do good.
I will. I'll do everything I can. I just need answers.
Answers will come. Try to do good.
I will.
Okay. Now I will tell them.
Good.
Good. Good.
Okay, good.
All right, we're all back. Great.
You gotta think of a better.
Yeah,
better
I was gonna.
solution
Next
for
time
that.
I'll use the in-game chat there.
use the Discord chat.
Well, if I do that, it messes up my screen grab.
Oh.
Because I have to have it maximized for that. All right. You guys, you're falling asleep. You wake up to the morning sun.
Is there a rooster?
I do a rooster crow.
In the next room. Yeah.
We don't have a rooster here with us.
All
right.
right. What do you want to
I
do?
get up. I go out. And the creepy lady, I'm sure she asked me if I want breakfast, but I say, no slop today.
You go downstairs. Okay. She goes, oh, well, good morning.
Good morning.
Come
Would you
down.
like some more slop for breakfast?
I'll have a seat and I'll look at her and I'll say, give me the strongest you got.
She looks at you and says, you want to start early this morning?
Make it big.
All right. She gets another glass full of the stuff she gave you last night, which is the best she has. Basically, you happen to point to, and gives you another glass of it. She says, 2 silver. Slides it over.
I see him.
Okay,
I see
B.
him order that, and I taught him right.
As I come down, I walk up to the bartender lady and I asked her if she has heard anything about the rumors. I've heard rumors of magic users disappearing in this area. Is there any credence to that she knows of?
She says, I don't know about magic users. There have been some people going missing in town and in towns nearby. I haven't thought much of it. It's no one I know.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Very well. Can I get you guys anything to eat?
No.
I'll just have whatever you have for some. Here.
I'll nod.
Yes, I'll take something.
Okay. So she goes back and she brings out, it's like actually a nice breakfast. It's like a sausage and eggs and some like hash browns.
She serves flop at dinner, and then she's got like a full English in the morning.
That's right. They care about breakfast here, sir.
I nudge Dunn and I say, make it big.
You got beans with that breakfast?
One purpose. Uh, no beans. Just the.
I'm gonna-
just the-
No
I'm gonna
beans. Not a
eat.
full English without beans.
well, I guess it's not a full English then.
Eat and drink as fast as I can, because I want to dart across the way to the blacksmith.
Okay, the breakfast will cost you 2 copper each for whoever's eating it.
Yeah, not me.
Not you, because you were like, I don't want none of that slop. And then they brought out some good breakfast, and you were like,
I'm good.
I'm too prideful.
Gotta stick,
I'll,
gotta stick to
I'll,
my gun.
I'll take care of the breakfast for everyone.
Okay, it was just
Oh.
2 each, so 6 silver. Because Dunn did not eat it.
Silver. I thought it was copper.
Copper, yes, sorry.
I'm about to say that's a pricey ass breakfast. It better be ostrich eggs and like nice ass sausage and stuff, dude.
All right, so
Copper seems pretty cheap for that breakfast.
all right, so Beak, you've darted off back to the bronze flail.
Yep.
Okay.
I will knock. Well, is the door open?
Yeah, as you open it,
Do I
it's
see him
ting,
run
you
out
see-
and go over there?
You do.
I'll follow him.
Okay. Now you open the door and there's a little bell attached to the thing as you walk in, and then
Oh, I see.
yeah, so when you open the door, ding, and so
Mm-hmm.
it makes the noise, and the guy sort of looks up, and you see it's a human male, the bigger gray beard. He turns around. Hello, what can I do for you?
Welcome. Walk over there. And I'll plop them on the desk. I have the 5 goblin swords and the 1 nice one, and the spoon. And I'll
Spoon.
I'll tap them on. I'll say, make it big.
Did you want me to repair these?
No, no, no.
That's when I'll show up.
I'll hold my coin pouch up and I'll point at it. Make it big.
Oh, you want to sell them?
Okay, Beak.
He looks down. Goes, these are all quite poor, except this one. And he holds it up. And he looks at you with a weird, little bit of a side eye. Where did you get this one?
I'm in there by now, right?
Yeah.
I'll hear that and I'll be like, "Oh, we got it from some goblins yesterday."
Goblins, you say?
Yes, goblins, I say.
Well, I am not in the business of reselling God's swords. And he puts it back down. He goes, I'm sorry. I cannot give you anything for these.
Can't give me anything for all that stuff.
This one is the only nice one. The rest are shit.
I look over at Dunn. I look back and I'll slide him back. Roll him back up and put him in my pouch. I'll say, make it big.
Okay. All right,
Take
anything
my,
else?
my spoon. Put my spoon away too.
Spoon away.
All right, I'll follow.
So I'm
him
going to
now.
look at this nice sword. What
Okay.
what about it looks like it's giving away that's the guard sword?
Make a perception check.
It's not magical, is it?
13. Now you can see that there's on the hilt, there's like an engraving with the empirical symbol on it.
Oh man, I almost took mending and I did. Well, I guess I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it anyways. I guess you could mend it back to before it was engraved.
Mend it back before it was formed. It's just a piece of metal now.
So
No, engraving's like the
other
last
than
thing.
that, if that engraving wasn't there, it would look like a normal sword.
It still looks suspiciously like the swords that all the guards carry. Like the handle is a certain color and the blades are shaped a certain way.
Okay. Is there a like a general store or like a I don't know, Salvation Army around here? Thrift shop?
Salvation.
Looking for the red shield.
The red shield. Yes. Hold on a second. All right, you do see a what looks to be a general store called The Foolish Trickster.
Okay. I'll go on in.
I'm just following the little bird guy around because I find him hilarious. Interesting people make interesting stories.
All right, you open the door and it's just you see like all the shelves are just have trinkets and bits and bobs and all manner of things that don't fit into any other regular store. It's a
bazaar.
yeah, it's not even so much I mean, it is a general store. It does have like the general store things like foodstuffs and stuff like that, but the town being as small as it is also the crap store.
Same thing. I'll go in, find a person.
Okay. You see a male human again, clean shaven, short hair, standing behind the counter at the end.
I'll plop him on there, and I'll point to him and say, "Make it big."
All of them.
I will not put the guard sword in.
Okay. He looks at him and
Goblins
goes,
in the spoon.
"Well, you're a curious thing. Hello."
Make it big.
I'm just
Make it-
stand
he looks-
behind him and
He
watch
looks
this.
down at the swords. He goes,
Hold my pouch
"I'm
open.
sorry. Make what big?
Pointing at my pouch. Set it on the table.
Are you looking to sell these?"
Okay, beak.
Ah, okay, and he looks through them and he goes, "They're not very high quality." You said you had 5 of them there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And a spoon.
I'll give you in a spoon.
And a spoon.
I can give you. Oh, these just aren't very good. I can give you 7 copper for the lot.
Mm.
I say take it.
Okay, beak.
Goes,
Thumbs up. Hold my
Alright.
pouch open.
He goes, turns around and gets under the counter and gets out 7 copper pieces, puts them in your bag, and goes, "All right, well, thank you." He puts them down and starts like looking at them, sort of
Seal-
cleaning them a little bit.
Seal it up. Put my pouch away. I look over at Dunn and I say, "Help your master." I'm gonna trot on out of the store.
It was in a creepy voice, by the way.
Creepy
I
voice.
know. I heard that. I follow him out and I'm like, "Where'd you get that one creepy line?"
All your friends are dead and you're worthless.
I just laugh.
That's pretty great.
Okay, I head back to
Alright.
the inn.
Okay. Anyone else doing any business before
Oh, I didn't write down. Was that 9 copper? Is that what you said?
7?
7,
7 copper. Okay.
like a true baller. We go back in, sit down, lean against the. I'll sit in like one of the tables up against the wall, and I'll kind of sit there.
Yeah, am I tipsy at all? I've been drinking all this on an empty stomach. I ate
After
now.
that-
Yeah, you ate.
Massive
You're
drink.
okay. You're okay.
She made it big.
You're relaxed. We'll say that.
You're feeling real relaxed. I'll play a little song, a little jaunty tune on my lute.
Okay.
Oh,
Not singing, just like like casual playing.
Okay.
I listen real intent.
Make a performance check.
Oh God. 14.
14.
Just
Okay.
casual playing.
Just sort of plunking around and sounds nice, and you get finished, and Molly looks over at you and that was lovely.
Thank you.
I'll clap for you.
He does one clap.
I'm into it. I'm clapping.
I just look up casually unimpressed.
I'm like, I look at him and I'm like, I still can't get a read on that.
And I go back at this point. I've finished my breakfast and I'm just looking through a book of lore,
Okay.
reading through it. at the table.
I just don't get him.
Do you ever understand a wizard, though? Come on.
What are you playing on, Eric?
A
Or
lute.
Done?
I'm playing a
A
lute. A therabow. That's what I actually told you, right?
That's one of the things you told me, and I was like, "What is going on?"
It's like a lute with bass strings as well.
Indeed. All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, after I get done playing my tune and I see everyone just sitting around doing nothing, I will stand up and I'll say, I suppose we should go towards the big town if everyone's wanting to. Anyone? No
Okay.
responses?
No one
I
says
walk-
anything.
I'm like, okay.
Sure.
Yes,
I'm like, sure.
that sounds good to me.
You guys, I'll say out loud. I was like, you're all so timid and so freaky sometimes.
Well, if everybody's
Picking up weirdos as I walk.
I pick. I laugh at that, and I'm like, one minute you guys are all so quiet spoken, and the next minute we're out in a grove, and you guys are murdering people with sticks and throwing fireballs at nothing, and this is crazy.
It's not something I love to do, but I've been trained in the ways of.
You look
martial
like you were
arts,
loving it.
and
I don't see the problems in helping you.
I just did what needed
exactly.
Did he hit anyone?
Druzil?
Yeah.
done. Finally.
Yeah, he woke up the
Oh,
goblin.
one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
I tickled
into
him.
the fire and.
I gave him a little burn on his calf.
I'm like, all right, let's go, you pack of crazy people.
All right. Well, Michael's writing that one down. Let's go.
Oh,
you pack
I
of
wasn't
crazy
paying
people.
attention. What'd you say?
Pack of crazy. Let's go, you pack of crazy people.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head south.
All my sayings are
Yeah.
from Eric.
He's the only one talking so far.
I'm the only one talking a lot. Yeah.
I got a couple Joes and
All
I
right.
have one Ray. I have two Rays.
Rays of sunshine. All right. You guys are going south towards the sultry coast. Is that still your destination?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I hear it's very sultry there.
All right.
Good for a
Sultry?
bard.
Yeah. All right. You head out, and as you're as you're
Is it a
heading
walk?
out,
Is this a quick walk?
it is not a quick walk.
No.
Is the
not
Sultry
very
Coast still in the Brecken Empire?
It is not. It is a separate area.
Okay. How do you spell that sultry?
Sultry.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like a special weird D&D spelling of it.
Nope.
Do we have a
It is
map or
not.
anything?
You haven't looked for one.
Listen, it's just a road. It goes there.
All right. So you guys start walking.
I
guys
wave
go
to
through-
I wave to Everin as we leave.
Okay. Everyone runs up to you. Are you leaving?
Yeah, we're headed out. I guess we're headed to the sultry coast.
May I ask
Make it
why?
big.
Something else? Why? Because
Make it
that was
big.
the destination. Making it big. We're making it big.
Very well.
Got something else that
do
needs
you-
done?
Yeah. Do you need anything else?
No, you waved, and so I thought I would come say goodbye since you were leaving.
Is there any
Oh,
horses
well.
around here? You seen
I
anyone on a horse? Any horses?
You have not seen any horses.
I say, well, you have a fantastic life, Everin. In case we never meet again.
Okay. If you ever make it back to the Brecken Empire and see me, say hi.
I will.
Oh, is this the Brecken Empire?
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down that this was the.
Where have you been?
I thought Brecken. Oh, no, okay, Brecken got a new empire. Okay, I just wrote it down bad. We're leaving the empire, going to this town, going to this sultry coast.
Yeah, Sultry Coast.
in-
Sultry Coast borders the Brecken Empire.
Okay. We'll go there.
Okay. All right. So you make your way south of Wayfield along the
What
road.
was the name of that town? By the way,
Wayfield.
before we go?
Weyfielde.
Gotcha.
I'm spelling it with an A.
Okay.
All right, sweet.
Alright.
I got it.
All right, so you make your way south and through the sort of rolling hills to as you go south, the road kind of turns southwest, and the further you go, you can start to see a bit of the coast while still in the Brecon Empire. You can start to see where the coast forms there.
Is it hot?
It's getting warmer. The sultry coast is south further, so it's going to get warmer than that.
Is it? It's not desertous, right? It's like a.
Right.
Okay.
It's from what you have been told, it's a bit more jungly, more tropical.
Okay, good. I don't like sand.
It's rough. It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
Can I add that to my list?
So yeah, you see like the sort of the rolling hills. You can you start to get the sun's starting to set on you. You're not quite out of the Brecon Empire yet. It's a little more than a day's travel from Wayfield to the border.
I gotcha.
Would you like to set up camp, or would you like to keep going through the night?
Listen, we'll set up camp. I think that's good.
Is there like some trees or anything around here?
Yeah, there's a few scattered trees off the road. Like I said, it's sort of like rolling hillside, but there are some trees.
I'll just start walking towards the trees.
You guys are like, what? Where's he going? Okay.
Forgot
alright.
to. Where's my equipment? We're setting up this camp, and I'm looking through my stuff.
Okay.
What instruments? I thought I added them to this list, but they're not on here. What did I tell you? I told you.
I remember the one, and then you just said
Thought I
lute,
wrote
and
it down.
then you were talking about some different ones, like hammered dulcimer, and I don't know if you actually picked one.
I picked piano. Okay. The lute thing, the big
Mhm.
lute.
Okay. That's your lute?
hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy is what you did choose that one?
I got a hurdy-gurdy,
Great.
and and piano, but I'm not carrying a piano.
Okay.
I can't carry like a little MIDI controller and like bust it out. Yeah, I don't know how I learned new instruments. Actually, I didn't look into that.
I would imagine that would be a downtime thing.
Yeah, I'll do that later. For now, though, we set up this camp, and I'll bust out my hurdy-gurdy and play an amazing medieval tune.
make a performance check.
As he's playing the hurdy-gurdy, I'm going
Ooh,
to be
It's a good song.
playing singing back his lute playing that he did in the end.
Ooh.
Oh
Go on.
yeah, jamming.
I'm not like, no
Hope-
rhythm to it.
Hopefully
I'm
you
just
played in key, in the same
I'm
key.
just repeating the exact same thing that he played. So it may sound like garbage.
I need
Okay,
to get
we'll
my-
say
While
that's,
they're playing, I'll start setting up a camp.
Okay, we'll say you start playing, and then Michael starts singing your lute performance back, and you,
I can
being
adjust,
a bard and rolling a 20, you adjust to it, and you play very complimentary to it. It sounds lovely.
Yes, yes. Does everyone hear? Oh, I do have it. I do have my things right here. Oh, I wanted a hurdy-gurdy, but they didn't have that. They had a viol, so that's what's on my list.
Okay. All right, so you guys get camp set up. Are you all going to sleep, or is someone going to take watch?
I'll
Are
take
we
the
in
first watch.
so we're like in a bunch of trees?
We're in a safe area, right?
You're off the
Well-
road a little bit. There's a few trees. It's not like you're completely covered on all directions, but
I'll take the first watch.
okay.
As we're getting ready to rest, I will start to shift and get bigger and bigger and then turn into a giant adder, climb up one of the trees, sit up there and turn back into a kenku. Sit.
Okay. All right, Joe, give me a perception check.
Great.
So everything looks swell.
Especially after seeing little bird friend turn into a.
Yeah, you are a bit preoccupied with thinking about what just happened. Your bird
What was
just
our sweet performance?
no, the bird just turned
Oh, he
into
transformed.
yeah, it transformed, climbed a tree.
The only person I saw, I guess, was Seraph, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of
Everyone else
them.
is asleep.
Yeah, both the other two have gone to sleep. All right, everything seems fine to you. Is someone taking a second watch?
I can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna make a perception check.
He didn't need sleep anyways.
Birds don't sleep.
But
Man,
Nice
everything
roll.
is just it's awesome here. Nothing bad could ever happen. Yeah, you don't see much of anything. Seems like a quiet, dark night. Let's see. All right, I think we're just gonna go to a 2-watch rotation, unless you guys want to do a
Sounds
3-watch
good.
rotation.
no, 2-watch sounds good.
Okay.
It's up to you, because if you're a wizard, you're supposed to have 8 hours, but it's up to you.
To recover your spells, but I haven't used any since the last night.
You almost feel like this rest is extra restful.
Well, I mean, I figure if as long as you guys don't actually have an encounter, then even being on watch is still not strenuous enough to interrupt the rest.
Plus, I can play that song of rest, dude.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So yeah,
Oh, yeah,
nothing. Go ahead.
I forgot. Our monk was injured.
No,
I
he's,
got healed up
he's
the night before.
yeah, he slept in the
Sorry,
inn.
monk. Oh, that's right.
All right. So you guys wake up. It is morning. You're all fine. What are you gonna do? Gonna keep going south?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell while I'm sitting in that tree when I wake up.
Okay.
Cast Goodberry.
Oh yeah.
Did you cast
I'll,
that the night before or when you woke up? You said.
In the morning when I woke up.
Alrighty.
You know what race you are? Do we even know what class you are?
You don't. You saw him
Okay, we don't
transform
even
into
know
an
what
animal,
class-
so
Listen, no one
I'm
knows
like,
the class.
okay, so let me describe me a little. I guess I have a cloak, all made of spider webs. If you look closer, it's like a mound spider web cloak. It's all brown and stuff because of dirt and things. Got maybe twigs and some leaves stuck into it. I do have like a little implement, which is like a little voodoo doll looking thing. So you can probably make out that I'm a druid.
He's a witch doctor.
That or a witch doctor.
oh
One or the other.
yeah.
Something from the wood. Yeah, I haven't cast.
You
any
handing
spells
out
yet,
good
that You've
berries?
seen. Yeah, when I get down to the tree, I guess 2 after each one.
Yeah, without hesitation, I'll eat this thing. I like this bird.
As soon as you
The
start
other
putting it in
two-
your mouth, I said, no.
Oh.
I
No?
Put it. I put it in my pocket and I show him.
Oh, you
I,
want me to
I,
store it.
I mimic.
It gives you food for the whole day too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'll put them away in under my poncho. In my shirt.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Put them in a belt pouch.
Let's
Alright.
go, you pack of crazy people.
Man, I love this bird more and more every day.
He sounds just like you.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. That's why I like him so much, I think.
I'll just start walking
All right, yeah,
or
let's
wherever the
go.
road is.
All right. So you go back to the road, start heading back south. Back south, and make a perception check. Whoever's leading.
Who's out in front?
I can take
The bird. The bird's out in front. He started walking first.
Whoever. Well, I'll start walking first. I don't care who. I have an okay perception, but it's not as good as Joe's, but I can roll it.
Yeah, I'll take perception.
I'll just walk. Perception.
Ooh.
23.
Okay. So you can tell up ahead of you there's some like guards. Seems to be a checkpoint up ahead.
Done.
Yes.
There's guards up ahead of us. What's that about?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Oh,
Are
yes.
they human guards?
Yeah, they're Empire guards.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Walk
Well,
up to 'em.
you seem the most traveled, so I'll let you.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay. So as you approach the checkpoint,
Yeah.
they see you coming. They sort of nod and like acknowledge your existence there.
Yeah.
And then they all
The same nod back.
they all kind of glare at Beak as you guys keep walking.
Okay.
I glare back at him.
His name is Beak.
His name is Beak. That's why he says, "Okay, Beak."
He's the only person who doesn't have their name changed down in the.
Oh.
All right.
I thought I changed that.
I give him a nod of acknowledgement, and we keep just moving, like no
How do I
problem.
change?
And the hit the little gear of the right, and then change your
Top right.
display name. Top right.
Also,
Display name.
is Michael roboting for anyone else?
Yeah,
bit.
occasionally.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And try disconnect, reconnect.
Travel intermission, so I can.
Okay.
Oh nope. He's back.
All right.
Any better?
No.
Still robot-y.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but not great. All right. We can deal
He's
with
a
that.
bird.
He's a bird. It's all right. It's a burb. Yeah, as you go through the checkpoint, you get the sense that it would be more trouble coming in than leaving.
Okay.
As you
well,
see, as you
they-
pass, you see people that are going on the road coming towards you. They've been stopped, and they're searching the.
Oh, but we didn't get stopped.
Yeah, because you're leaving. They don't care.
Oh, because we're okay, because we're leaving the Empire.
Yeah.
But didn't I have to come into the Empire to begin with?
Yes, but that was another entrance.
Hmm.
And also, you guys aren't in a wagon or anything when you came in. You were just what you had on you.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't think anything of it. It doesn't seem to like. I'm not phased by it. Do I see the people who are getting stopped? Do they look just like people, just like
Yeah.
normal people?
Just
Nothing going on?
humans.
They're in wagons though.
Yeah, it's like currently it's 2 humans, male and female, and they're on a wagon. That's
Okay.
looks to have some goods on it, like they may be traders.
I'm going to look at those goods.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh dang.
Oh man. Right, yeah, you can tell that they have looks like some fruits, like tropical, because they're coming from the south, probably tropical fruits. Maybe some different types of rice. And some looks like some sort of alcohol, probably wine, in some barrels. You don't see
In
anything
barrel.
shiny.
Nothing
Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
small.
No, you don't really see anything other than just the fruit and, like I said, rice probably, because it's bagged. You can't see what's in it, but it looks like you would guess rice.
Okay, I'll just keep on walking.
Okay. All right, you guys continue to make your way south, and in the distance, you can see that there is what looks like a fairly large city. And as you
That's what
go.
I'm looking for.
As you get a little closer, there is some guards that they aren't Empire guards.
Yeah.
And they don't have any. They do have a symbol on it. It's like a what would it be? It's like a sort of like it's like a rising sun type thing.
Okay.
Sort of an orange sphere on the like tabard half.
That's like it is a sun though.
Yeah, it's like an orange like half circle.
Okay.
And then like the rest of it's sort of a watery color blue.
I look back at my pale friend Seraph, and I'm like, check it out. These guys might like you.
It's
It's a-
possible.
It is not similar to to that, but okay.
Hey, son's a son's a son,
Son
baby.
is a son. All right. So you walk up to that, and they they greet you warmly, but say, "Hold up a minute. Let me ask you some
Okay,
questions.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
What's your business here in the free city of R'lyeh?"
Make it big.
Just
Make it big.
right there, making it big. That's what we're here for.
Well, we hope you find your dreams. Do you know how long you'll be staying?
I suppose until we find some work.
Oh, looking for work, are you?
We're looking for a little bit of work. Gotta work to make it big, is what I understand.
Okay. And while they're talking to you, you can see while this one guard is talking to you, there's a couple other guards sort of looking you all over. Seem to be trying to size you up, see if you're up to no good or whatever.
No, we're not up to any good. We're up to all
we're
kinds
not
of
up
good.
to any good.
We're not up to any good.
You know, so they
Just a normal guy carrying instruments, and I think we all look pretty normal, except for the bird. But
Pretty
you know,
drab wizard in brown robes.
all right. He says, "Well, we welcome you," and he looks at each one of you, all four of you, and
Yeah.
makes eye contact as he says that.
I'll ask him I'll ask him, what's with it seems like it's harder to get back in to where we came from. Is there any particular reason for that? It seems like they're stopping everyone who comes
Oh,
out of here.
He says, "Do you know of the history of this free city of R'lyeh?"
I guess not.
Well, I'll tell you a brief history. It was not long ago, R'lyeh was part of the Brecon Empire. But as a border town, we did not feel that we were getting all we should from the taxes that we sent them. So we decided to become the free city of R'lyeh, and now our taxes pay for our own stuff. And inside the
Gotcha.
city, food and healing are free of charge.
I like that.
There you go.
That sounds good.
He looks at again, makes eye contact with each one of you, and says, "Welcome to the city," and he lets
right.
you pass.
All right,
Thank-
awesome. We're going down there.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
Yeah, so you get the from the short history there that the reason that it might be hard to get back in is because the Brecon Empire holds a bit of a grudge against R'lyeh.
What's the name of this town?
Like-
How you spell it?
Raleah, also known as the Free City.
As we're walking away, I'm kind of thinking to myself, must have a pretty high tax rate to pay for everyone's food, but you know,
Well, they don't have to make
Yeah, I guess.
they don't have to pay a dictator.
no. Man, strong words.
It's an empire. It's an emperor. He is by definition a dictator.
All right. So we go into this town. Well, is there a notice board at this town? Every good town's got a notice board.
Yeah, there's if you go towards the center of town,
Yeah.
there is a notice board, the jobs board. There's nothing up today, but there is a board
Oh.
there.
We've been traveling a lot. I suppose we could look for an inn or anybody. I asked the group. You're free to do whatever you want. This is
Food
Where
and
we were
health are
headed.
free. I'm gonna go to the inn.
all right.
Are you looking for any particular type of inn? Are you looking for just like the
First one I see.
first one you see? Okay. First one you see, I think, is going to be the Ivory Candle.
Is Isaac's doing weird things on anyone else's stream?
I
Yeah, it
think
looks
it's
like his
you, man.
chin is going. Yeah.
Nice.
like his chin just keeps going up and down on my
Yeah,
screen.
it's like, that's what I'm saying.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
fine.
fine. You just look funny.
Neat. All right, yeah, so the first inn is the Ivory Candle. You making your way in there?
Yeah.
Okay. You go in there.
Oh
It
wait,
is,
before I go in, as I'm walking through, I'm keeping an eye on stables or just animals in general.
Okay. Yeah, there is a stable that you pass. Has some horses in it.
Okay.
Is
I'll
that-
go with
is that
him
all?
to that inn because I've been traveling all day.
Okay. All right, so you go into the Ivory
Plus,
Candle. It's as
Plus,
you
I want
go
to
in.
watch him order a big drink.
As you go in, you can see it's fairly crowded and it's a bit noisy.
What time of day is it?
Let's see, you guys would have woken up. Let me check my map. Okay, so it's getting towards late evening, but it's not dark yet.
Okay. Good time to be in an inn.
Yep. So as you walk into the inn, it's a little bit crowded, a little noisier. Certainly more crowded and noisier than the one in Wayfield. You see behind the counter is a short fellow. The short, sort of trimmed gray beard and shorter gray hair parted down the middle. It's a small male gnome, and he, as you walk in, he says, "Well, hello, greetings."
Every inn we've been in, everyone's happy. Well, no, sorry, I take that back. The first one, she was creepy.
So you've only been in 2 inns.
I've been in more inns in my life.
In your life, yes.
Yeah. So happy and creepy. The first one was this.
I'll say back to him. Welcome.
Welcome.
Creepy barkeep voice.
Nice. What can I do for you?
Um,
I'm waiting to see this.
say, get me a drink.
All right. What will you
How
have?
do I become an alcoholic?
All right.
Yes,
Did
what
you
do you
want
have?
did you want alcohol or did you want just some water or milk perhaps?
Make it big.
I don't know
I
what
go-
to
I'm-
say to that.
I'm gonna go back and have a seat.
I'll walk up and I'll say, he wants the strongest you got.
Oh, very well. So he goes and gets a glass and fills it up, brings it over to you. He
As soon
held
as he comes over, I say, food and health are free. Well, look at him.
he look at it and goes, "Well, that's true. Alcohol, however, this one will be 5 silver."
I'll pay for it. I'll pay
Okay.
for this.
All right, he sets it down. Can I get you guys anything to eat? Or drink?
Yes. I could go for something to eat, and you were saying milk. I could use a glass of milk. That sounds good.
Very well.
Good
So
for his complexion,
he goes back,
I'd say.
gets the glass of milk, and he gets the meal of the day. It's like it is a steak. It's a small steak though. It's not particularly large, but it is a steak, and like potatoes and like gravy across all of it. And he puts all that out there and puts your milk down. He goes, "Can I get you anything else?"
And I'll step up and I'll have the same thing
Okay, so he comes back, brings you that.
with a glass of water.
Oh, you wanted water? Okay. He goes and grabs a glass of water, puts it down.
I feel
Um,
better about the about Druzil's order than Seraph's order.
I'll
I see
take
him.
this. I'll take the steak and I'll give it to Dunn. Slide it on his plate and I'll eat the rest.
Okay.
I'll just eat
Is
his steak. I
is like
guess.
the waiter still there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I'll ask. Yes, I was wondering. Is there a Lathander following in this town?
Oh, I'm sure there is somewhere. I don't know where, but it's a big town. You'll find it, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you.
So I'll sit down with the bird and Druzil, eat my tough piece of steak.
It's pretty good steak.
It's pretty good steak.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not the best you've ever had, but it's pretty good.
All right, good. I'll eat that delicious steak.
As we're eating,
Yeah.
I ask Dunn and look at the bird beak there, and I say, what do we want to do here while we're in town? Do we want to try to find a signboard, look for work that way, or
I think we're looking for
ask
work.
around.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
see the
we'll
problem in
ask.
helping people.
As long as it's for money,
Make it big.
make it big.
Either
I'll,
way, as long as we could help people, I think that'd be good.
Man, we have a lot of very helpful people in this group, not including me. I'm gonna eat my steak, and then once I'm done eating, it shouldn't take long. It's pretty small. I'll go up to the bartender and I'll ask him. I'll be like, "You have any work around? Seems like the notice board is a little dry."
Oh yeah, there might be more tomorrow. You never know. It's just one of
Alright.
those things. It's work's been a bit slow because things are getting done.
I have
course.
a bad feeling about this town.
Of course, the inn's always got work.
As soon as I'm done with my meal, I'm gonna bolt outside.
Okay.
You want me to go ahead and jump
Let him
that?
go this time. Huh?
I'm gonna bolt over to the stables.
Oh, okay.
he bolts out. I look at Dunn and go, "What'd you say to him?"
He just wanting to make it big is all I know.
I'm gonna leave the tavern tune and go look for any signs of like a Lathander following.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Ooh, 23.
Okay. So you don't see anything in the immediate vicinity, but you ask around a little bit and you do find it. It's on like the other side of town. There is a small temple.
I'll go to the temple and just donate 5 gold pieces and say a prayer, and then
Okay.
I'll.
All right. There's one sort of like leader there, and he sort of smiles and nods at you.
I'll bow to him and then
I
I'll
want
head
to hear
back.
what's going on at this stable.
All right. Yeah, what are you doing at the stable, sir?
I'm gonna go up to one of the horses, and I'm going to pat him. And I'm gonna try to make friends with this horse. I want to ease this horse. Say that's a good boy. I
Okay.
don't say that, but
He says,
I'm looking. I want an animal handling roll. Is what I want.
"Okay."
He goes,
Go for it.
make it big.
I didn't know if you were like casting a spell or something.
I'm going to be, but
Okay.
I need him to be friendly.
Yeah, he seems friendly towards you.
Okay, I'm casting Beast Bond. Does he see me as friendly? I'm gonna wait until I get that. Basically, I want to be able to talk to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
telepathically talk to him.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I'm going to, I guess, pictures and mental telepathically, and I'm going to make sure the horse is treated okay.
He conveys to you that he's pretty happy here.
I ask him if he sees any wrongdoing with any of the other friends he has.
He sort of like looks over at the other horses and says like no, not here.
I give him one of my good berries,
Oh, he's very
Yeah,
happy about that.
pat him, and then I guess I'll give him more all simple concepts. So he's like sitting in the middle of town, right in the street.
He's
Not
in
the street, but he can
like
see the street.
he's like fenced off, but it's not yeah, you can see the street from there.
He has a decent view. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna try to convey if he sees any funny business or anything weird happening around here, or if everything is peaceful, and that's what I'm trying to convey to a horse. Anything, any rowdy business, any shouting and hurting, any hurting.
Not that he can recall.
Okay.
He
Okay.
seems to think everything's pretty hunky dory.
I'll pat him and then I'll head back.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to this barkeep.
Okay.
gonna ask him some questions about this town because it's kind of freaking me out.
All right. What would you like to know? And he sort of sits down and throws his arms up on the table and looks at you.
I say, if food and drink are free, who gets paid for delivering food, and how do you guys like what's going on here?
Well, not every day I get someone interested in the socioeconomics of Frelia. But the basic way it works is every establishment that has food gives a report to the magistrate at the end of the month, and then are compensated based on the amount of food they served.
Okay. So, all right, that makes sense. Where's all that money come from? I assume taxes.
Yeah, mostly taxes. Tourism has gone up quite a bit since we started doing the free food thing, though. So,
Kind of offsetting a little bit, right?
yeah, a little bit, but it works out. All the people who live here get free food, and the tourists basically pay for it, but they get free food too. So, seems like a win-win.
They pay for it in other ways.
They may be a little bit more expensive, and us
for everything else.
innkeepers bear a little bit of that burden. But again, more rooms are filled every night, so it seems to work out for us.
All right, well, that's good information to know. I think I'll get a room.
All right, sure. Rooms here, 3 silver,
How much were the rooms at the first place?
2 silver.
Dang, what a markup. All right, I'll give it.
D.
Yeah, there's a typo.
I'll explain to him that if he doesn't mind, I'm gonna play some music.
Oh, go right ahead. Yes, you're a musician, I see.
I like to think I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, sure. Anything to maybe get more people in here drinking alcohol. Anything you need. My name's Gervin.
That laugh kind of freaks me out. And I'm like, oh, okay.
My name's Gervin. If you
Gervin.
need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, for sure. I'll sit down and I'll play my theremin. Let's see. Performance check? I assume.
Yes, sir.
18.
All right. It's a very nice song. In fact, a couple of patrons toss you a few copper each by the end of your song.
Nice.
By the end of the song, you end up with like 1 silver, 5 copper sitting on the table in front of you.
Sweet.
Let's see. I think I did for you, Ray, you're whispering me that. I think I did tell you it's in the Discord.
I looked there. It just said chart symbol. That's all I think you said.
Okay. Well, let me look real quick.
I'm feeling pretty good about this town already.
Something's fishy about this town.
Yeah, something is fishy about this town. This town is a little.
You guys are
sketchy.
looking the gift horse in the mouth.
We've played D&D long enough. We know.
Yeah.
There's no such
Oh
thing as
no,
a happy
you
town.
did put it. I just missed that.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
It's like a Chick-fil-A. This town is like a Chick-fil-A expanded into a whole city. You walk in everywhere and they're like, "Hello, nice to meet you. Are you having a great day? Let me help you." And it's like, I don't need any help. They are holding us
Hey.
hostage at night.
I'll go mosey back into the inn.
Okay.
And I'll,
I just
I guess I'll-
completely frozen on my screen.
Interesting.
I guess I'll just sit and watch Dunn play his music.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come back too.
All right, while he's playing his music, I'm gonna go up to the bartender and I've sketched an image in my book of a symbol, and I just wanted to see if he had seen the symbol before. It's a picture of a black fist and with the what is he? It's a black fist with the forefinger and thumb touching.
Okay. He smiles at you, and he's like, as you walk up, he's smiling at you. He goes, "What can I do for you?" And you show him the picture, and his smile sort of fades. He goes, "What did you want to know about that?"
Do you know who it belongs to? What group? Or do you know where these can be found?
Yeah, okay. He sort of calls you back to a quieter spot in the bar, and he says, "I'm not sure why you have that symbol, sir, but that symbol is of the Brotherhood of Humanity. They're
Doesn't sound too bad.
or sorry, that's the Brotherhood of Men. They're a group that's been around for quite some time, but that's part of the reason that R'alia left the Empire. They're a group that wants the Brecon Empire for humans only. And it seems they've been gaining steam with the new Emperor up there."
Is all three of you guys human?
I am human, yeah.
I am not a human.
Or what are you?
I'm an Azamar.
He looks human.
Okay.
All right, I just explained to him that I seen the symbol after my parents were killed when I was younger, and I've been kind of searching for answers.
He goes, "Oh, well, sorry to hear that. You're not, the Brotherhood of Men is, not particularly kind folk."
All right, and I go ahead and I toss him a silver piece and thank him for his information.
Oh, well, no problem.
Food's free, information's not, eh?
He didn't charge me for the information. He gave it up. I just I gave him because I was nice.
All right. Let's take a quick, like, 5-ish minute break, and we'll be back
Yeah,
to finish
sure.
up for the evening. All right,
Pee
we
time?
will be back. Pee time.
Pea time.
That's my favorite time.
Yep.
Michael, you have a tail.
Okay.
One of my mini tricks.
All right. So, still
Oh,
in
I heard that.
the city of R'alia.
Aurelia.
Oh, there's an O in front of it?
I thought it
How do
was
you
just
spell that?
Ralia.
It's R'alia.
R'alia, right?
Oh, you said Aurelia.
R'alia.
Maybe I said
As if the town became Irish all of a sudden.
Oh.
Aurelia.
Yes, the free city of R'alia.
Ralia. Do I see Druzil flash his Hitler card?
Make a perception check.
And if not,
This is
can
why you were
always
playing music,
ask
though, wasn't it?
Druzil. Druzil
Wasn't
has
this all
not
while
hid
the
anything.
music was going on?
I don't see it.
Nope.
pretty obvious there.
I was too busy playing my instrument.
Yeah, you're too busy like tuning.
Yep, and I was enthralled.
But you
in
can always
music.
ask Druzil, right?
Why would I ask about that? Like, I just see you walk up to the bar, you could be doing anything. I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you do see him, the bartender sort of like pull him aside. So I don't know if that's
Could
suspicious to you or
pique
not.
your
But
interest.
you don't see what
sure,
he showed
sure.
him.
I get done playing my amazing tune. Do I need to find some like uncopyrighted songs to like send you? Anyways, I finished playing my amazing song and he comes back and sits down. And I'll ask him, I'll be like, what was that about?
Well, do you know any Elven tunes?
That's an odd question after me asking that, but yes, I do.
That was that's misdirection. Oh well, I'll tell you. Well, I can tell you this: that the picture that I showed the bartender a picture of a symbol that was found on the wagon once my parents were killed when I was younger, and he actually knew who the people were or who they were called. So that's what we were that's what I was getting information on.
Have you
But-
considered? This is a large city. Have you considered just going to like a library and looking at maybe checking to see if there's any information or anything like that?
Based on what the bartender was telling me, he said that they're kind of a newer group, and they are in the Brecken Empire, and they're not very friendly with anybody outside. So
Gotcha. Well,
but I'll get more information as we go. But how about that elven tune? I'd love to hear an elven
it
tune.
seems like it's such an odd. I kind of like I give him a weird look, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
I'd just love to hear an elven tune. I feel a little homesick.
I'll play him an elven tune.
All right, make a performance check.
Another one?
Yeah, this is a new song.
I'm
We're
making
on another song.
13. Not as
13.
good as the last one, but still pretty good.
Still pretty good. It's like a very traditional. All the humans around here will think it sounds really weird, probably.
Yeah, you do. There's there is an
I
elf
reckon-
sitting in the corner, and when you start to play it, he looks up, and when you finish,
Yeah.
he does toss you a copper. He's like,
And
he
Ah.
points at you. He goes like, yeah.
I see
Yeah.
him toss the copper. I'll go get a copper out of my bag and walk over and toss it.
and then and then after he
thanks.
sits back at the table with me, I tell him I say done, thank you. I really appreciate that tune. It does
Yeah,
help
no problem.
homesickness, and I give you a gold piece.
Dang, son! I'm like, oh shit, son! Thanks, dog.
He's
Hey,
making
you
it
get
big.
homesick, you need to hear that stuff.
I know. I do know. Being from Elven lands myself. Although I guess the bigger Elven lands than you. So I'm gonna say to Druzil and Beak that I will return. I'm going to get up and I'm gonna go look for like what I was talking about, a library.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. Not great. But
Okay.
I can ask around, right? I can ask
Yeah,
a
it's-
guard or something.
Basically, the lower your perception on this type of thing, just the longer it takes you. So it takes you
Yeah,
like an hour to track one down, but you do find a
okay.
smaller library.
I'll go in there and I assume that they very, very warm welcome.
Yeah, as you walk in, like, hello, welcome.
I asked them about are you still following me?
Yeah.
I ask about books on races, books on music, culture, got that kind of thing.
No, our selection's not particularly large, but we do have some. And it shows you back to a section where it has some books on like culture and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find anything about my bird friend here without telling him. I'm not gonna tell him that's what I'm looking for, since he's just following me around anyways.
How closely are you following him?
I'm not trying to sneak or anything, so I'm just following along as if I'm walking with him. I'll be
Oh, okay.
like behind.
Okay, well,
Books are
he's-
unmarked.
well, I mean, books have words. They are.
Yeah.
If they were unmarked, they wouldn't be
But
books.
I'm reading it like this. I'm saying the front cover of most older books.
Oh, okay.
have. It's
Yeah,
almost fun.
it doesn't say that, like, there's no book called What Bird People Do. It's just like
Yeah.
cultures and stuff.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
as long as you keep the back to him, he doesn't know particularly exactly what you're looking at.
yeah. I'm looking for more information on him.
Okay.
Maybe what his culture was like, and what the tune. I'm looking for like a musical inspiration for a song for him.
Okay. Well, from basically what you can tell from the book, it doesn't go into great detail, but from what you gather, they may not have any sort of cultural
No
music because all they can do is mimic. They were cursed. Their entire species was cursed, and as a result of that curse, cannot produce their own voice. So any sound they make with their mouths has to have been something that they personally heard, and they can mimic it with very, very good detail. Like even the sound of like falling rocks, and things. Like
Gotcha.
they're a really good beatbox if they had ever heard a beatbox.
I gotcha.
Ooh,
All right. Well,
new follower. It's my wife.
all right. Well, that wasn't super insightful, but let's see if I can find. I want to try to find something on Seraph.
Okay, what specifically are you looking for?
He looks human, but not human. I'll maybe like look for that symbol.
Okay, you look for the symbol. Make a investigation check.
What's that symbol look like again? The one
Uh,
that's there?
Yeah, it's just a sun.
It's a sun. Okay, so investigation 14. You after you have to do some digging, and it takes you a little while, but you do find out that symbol might refer to it's simply the god Lathander.
The god Lathander.
Mhm.
Okay. How do you spell that? Do we know how to spell that?
Lathander.
He's looking at a book of like religions, deities.
Mm-hmm. He's got a few books open on his table, having to cross-reference.
Is the god that I mentioned in my backstory, is it in this world?
Sure.
Okay. Do I see that as I'm just looking, as I'm just watching?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not looking for that, so he would never have stopped on a page for that, so you don't notice it.
You don't want to say anything? I asked the bird. I'm like, are you looking for something in particular while we're here?
No.
No. Okay.
My eyes go wide and I rummage through my bag and I pull out the book that you gave me.
Yeah.
I run over to the guy at the counter. I put it on the counter and I hold my pouch open. I say, "Make it big."
He looks at you and says, "Do you want to sell the book? Well, we don't buy books here."
I grab it, put it in my back of my pack.
I see him do that. Give me that book back.
I stuff it in my bag.
I want it back.
Make it big.
All right, I'll make it big. I'll give you a silver piece for it.
I grab it out of the bag and I hand it back to him.
All right.
Silver piece. Get rich.
Had to buy my own book back.
You still liking
even
that
see what-
bird guy?
Did it have a title or anything on the book to know what it was?
No.
I never
No.
opened it.
No.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'm pretty much done here. I'll put all the books back and head back to the inn. It's probably getting late now.
Yeah, it's getting to be dark.
I'll
All right.
follow
Well, I'll
behind.
head back to the inn. I forgot to look up something. I'll look it up tomorrow.
Okay.
Go.
You can look it up now if you like. 'Cause
'Cause
after
the thing that-
after you guys go take a rest, we're probably gonna call it for the evening. So.
Okay, Druzil was talking about this group, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can find anything on that.
Okay. Make an investigation check, everyone, for this. Okay, you look hard, but don't really find anything. You do. You're like looking through like symbology books and stuff. Did he actually show you the picture?
Yeah, I did when he was at the
yeah.
table.
Okay. So you're looking through books and stuff. You don't see anything that looks like that. You do find. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay. You do find a symbol with the because the symbol that Ray showed you was a fist with a thumb and forefinger together like this, like straight on.
Oh, okay. Oh, like that?
Yeah. And you do find a symbol that's like this. With the
Okay.
hand up with the thumb and forefinger that sort of looks similar in some ways because it's also black, and that is the symbol of the god Bane.
Okay.
Bane.
But that's
God of death.
that's all you can find that's close to that.
Okay. All right then. That's better than nothing.
While he was in the library, I was kind of like walking around the town looking for any signs that might have had work-related callings on them.
Make a perception check.
All right, let's see. Gotta make sure I still didn't have some.
11. Okay. Walking through town, you just kind of walk in the streets, keeping your eyes open for things. You don't see any other real job boards, but you do walk past a sort of a odds and ends shop, and in the window you see something familiar to you. It is a small wooden carved figure with a thick wooden base.
Oh, and I pull out mine, and it matches.
Yeah, they
I
look
have mine.
similar.
All right. Well, I guess I would go in that shop and try to inquire as to where they came up with that, or how it was carved, or maybe they know anything about where it came from.
Okay, so you walk in, and it's like I said, it's an odds and ends shop, similar to the general store that you saw in Wayfield. Only there's not general store things here. This is just odds and like weird stuff. You go up to the proprietor.
And I say to the proprietor, I saw this statue in your window, and it looks very similar to one that I currently have or have had my whole life. And I was curious, do you know where it might have came from, or who might have crafted it?
Okay, you walk in, and it's a female. Let's see. Just a moment. So it's a female elf, sort of like slender, tall, hair sort of goes straight back and it's light colored. And the name of the shop is The Exalted Hair. And you walk in and ask about that. And she's like, "Oh, I don't know where it came from, which it happened to be in my possession because this is a shop where we buy and sell odds and ends. I really know nothing about it. I just thought it was well crafted and that it would sell well. If you'd like to purchase it, I can."
How much do you want for it?
How about 5 silver?
All right, I'll give her 5 silver, and I'll put it in my pouch with the other one in my bag.
So you now have 2 of those. One of them obviously is a little different than the other one, so
Slightly
find a
different.
way to-
Looks like same type of craftsmanship, though. Is that what I'm getting from it?
yeah. It looks like it was probably done by the same craftsman.
What did we say that that symbol was?
It's a fist with the
I knew that. It's like this, right?
yeah, with the
Yeah.
thumb and
Straight on.
touching.
And it's all black?
Yep.
Poor
like-
designers in D&D land. That would not be very obvious from the front in all black. No, the one with the
I mean,
hand
it's
like
it's
this.
like it's like
yeah,
a black
and I-
outline.
And plus, I described to him that when the last I
What it
encountered
is-
it was
It's like that.
charred into a caravan after
Yeah,
it
it's
was
like the
destroyed.
outline.
Black.
Yeah. I drew that. I wanted to know what did it stand for? Did I find that?
Yeah, that's a symbol of the god Bane.
God Bane. Okay. I was too busy drawing it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I go ahead and leave the shop at that point and head back to the inn because it's getting late.
Yeah, and I'll head back as well.
Okay.
So as I get back to the inn, I go up and I inquire about getting some dinner, and see what they have for their special, or their daily meal, or whatever they have.
He goes, oh, sure. Have a seat. I'll bring it out for you. So sit down, and he brings out, and it's like got a bunch, like a good section of like mixed greens, like vegetables, and some sort of pasta. And one like it's like 2 meatballs on top of the pasta, like spaghetti and meatballs with some vegetables on the side.
Looks good. Thank you. And I'll just be sitting there eating.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
All right.
I'm gonna eat a good berry.
Yeah, I'll eat
long do those
one of my
last?
good berries.
It's 24 hours or 12 hours. Let's see.
I'll eat one too.
As I
Yeah.
finish my meal, I get a room and head to my room or whatever
24 hours.
for the night.
Okay, 3 silver for the room.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
my own room too, and I'll eat a good berry and then go meditate for a while and then go to sleep.
I'll follow behind and put 3 silver on the table.
3 silver for the table. Okay. All right.
That it?
That is it. You guys all drift off to sleep, and that's where we will end it for tonight, and we'll pick up there next week
Okay.
on Monday at 7:30 Central
All right.
All right.
for you people who are viewing, if anyone's viewing.
7:30 Central
You
next
should keep
Monday.
that chat up on a different window. Jeez.
Yeah, I haven't decided whether or not how, because I don't know how to interact with chat when I don't want to be like trying to tell you a story and then be like, oh yeah, definitely guy that said this thing.
You need to acknowledge it a little bit. Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. All right, so that's it for tonight. Bye everyone.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.